That's right, baby. We are back on a Saturday Day Live. I hope everyone's Saturday is going absolutely awesome. Mine is. I spent most of the day cleaning. You'll notice, some of you young people out there, that as you get older, things change. And you can spend a Saturday at home doing cleaning projects and feel really good about yourself. That's where I'm at right now. That's what I did most. And while I was cleaning, folding things, cleaning things, we watched Beetlejuice the movie like 4 times. Like
Nice.
just having it on, right? You know, like in and out. It's been on all day. So not a bad day at all. Late night LeBron, how are you, man? What have you been doing so far today?
Got a little adult nap when I came home from work this morning, and
Nice.
set up a couple more projects. Just I'm at the tail end where I'm not that I'm losing steam, but kind of getting at that tail end of like, what do I make? What do I not make? You know what I mean, for Legion's Con. So I mean, I've got my inventory ready, but you know, there's still a bunch of pieces on the desk that I'm kind of looking at and wondering, you know, if I should make the effort to, you know, get them out or whatever. But I don't know. It's just a last minute thing, but just kicking it, just enjoying a Saturday off, man. It's nice to have a Saturday off finally.
Yeah, as a generally do some low level customizing, but not like a customizer, like a customizer, capital C customizer.
Mm-hmm.
But from knowing a bunch of customizers, it sort of seems to me, you know, you share some of your work as it's ongoing with us on a fairly regular basis. So we sort of see have a good idea what's going on. From outside looking in, it really seems like you've got a fair amount of stuff like in the can, as it were, right now. And I know there were certain things you wanted to concentrate on for this year, trying to learn from last year. So I don't know. I know a lot of people scramble right till the end. It sort of seems like you're in a pretty good spot right now as far as work that you've already completed.
Yeah, I mean, if I literally don't paint anything else from here on, I'm good to go. I have got enough stuff to bring to the show. I mean, I'm happy with what I have. I mean, at least, you know what I mean? And lesson learned from the years previous on the amount of inventory that I brought, only because of how greatly the show has grown. It just, I don't know, kind of seems to me like it's overkill to overdo my inventory that I bring, because I mean, it's not, and the biggest thing is that it's not like I bring it from, you know, a 2-hour drive away. I mean, I bring it from all the way across the damn nation, you know what I mean? So it's hard to get all of that stuff over to New Jersey. And then, you know, the thought is that, you know, if I bring too much, I'm going to bring a bunch back, or, you know, I don't know. I want to, I don't know. It's kind of hard to gauge year after year, but now I'm starting to just think that I'm just going to bring less and less and really just enjoy the show. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to go and enjoy myself more. You know what I mean? And not worry about what I'm selling, how many pieces I'm bringing, what have you. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm ready to go. I mean, anything extra that I bring is just, you know, icing on the cake. It's just, you know, just extra stuff. Just if I want to do it or not.
Seems like a pretty good position to be in. Ryan and Amber, what's going on with you guys? How has your Saturday been so far? What have you been up to?
Not too bad. I came home from the beach earlier today. Now I'm just hanging out.
It looked like it was a fishing trip. So the last one of the year, right?
The last one of the year.
Did you catch anything?
We caught 2 stingrays.
Oh, snap.
But like baby stingrays. They were so cute.
Crazy.
Barbecued baby stingray for dinner. Let's go.
Why would today be the last fishing trip of the year? Is it like because of the weather, or is it like?
Yeah, because they closed down in October and then open back up in April. So
the campground.
Their campground.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about fishing, so I wouldn't know what the fuck. I'd be out there fucking, you know.
Oh yeah, I would definitely go out when it's cold, but
yeah.
How about you, Ryan? How's your day been?
Pretty good. I took a photo for the first time, and I don't know how fucking long. It
nice.
felt really good.
Nice, dude. Good.
We are definitely going to get to that, my friend. We've got that queued up and ready to go. Before we go any further, I'd like to bring on a couple of our guests that are sitting patiently backstage. First off, again, I can't believe we were able to get this guy. We've been trying to get this guy for months and months and months.
Talk about
We
it.
had to come out of pocket for this one too.
Yeah, it's expensive.
But listen, it's an exclusive SDL exclusive for the first time ever on the internet. Curtis Ackerman. Your eyes do not deceive you. What's going on, man?
It's up
Not
to
much.
There he
Check
is.
is in the mail, right?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
it's
All right.
in the mail.
Is that hedgehog mail?
exactly, yeah.
Okay, it's like
It'll-
hedgehog time.
It'll go out. It'll go out sometime in the next 10 days.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And we have one more very special guest. My friend and yours, 1-6 shooter himself, Trevor Williams. What's going on, Trevor? And he
There he
brought a
is.
friend.
Nice.
Were we supposed to negotiate an appearance fee? I
It's just
I'll
for the
do that.
celebrities.
hear
I mean,
you
you can hear
from
now.
my agent. My agent didn't say anything about a fee. So
You
Curtis
had
said
your chance.
Curtis said he was your agent and that you were doing it gratis.
this has been happening. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll talk later, Curtis.
We have a
You were neither
$1.99.
authorized.
Well, I mean, I didn't. He seemed pretty convincing when I talked to him. So.
Yeah. Mhm.
do that.
Getting going with a super chat from Kevin Boots, $1.99 Hedgehog time. Thank you, Kevin.
Oops.
Trevor, how's your Saturday been so far?
It's been good. I'm with you with the cleaning, man. Like that feels real good when you do some cleaning. I did some of that down here. Put together a piece of furniture that hopefully is gonna free up some room for me, some shelf space, so I can actually put some more of this stuff up. And then that's it. there's no more gaining anything until I take something down. So, but yeah, it's good.
Well, Dub Trey is in the house. First of all, what's up to everybody in the chat? Thank you for coming through. Happy to hang out with you for a little bit on a Saturday and talk some toys and see what's going on out there. So thank you for stopping by. So we'll definitely be popping up the hopping in the chat all night long. But I wanted to plus this one in. Dub Trey says congratulations on 700, and that's because the Hedgehog Action YouTube channel hit 700 subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Nice.
Congrats, bro.
Let's go.
Due surely in no small part to this little live show. So Ryan, Amber, Eric, and all you guys that have come on, my regular partners, thank you so much for being a part of the Saturday Live, because I know that's a big part of the channel and my favorite thing that I do, and probably the only one that I do with any consistency. So thank you.
Hell yeah.
As part of the celebration for the 700 subscribers, we're going to give away a Gargoyles Thaylog,
Nice.
brand new in the package. Ignore the clearance sticker.
He bought it full
Also-
price. It's just
Also, it is. It's brand new, never been opened, but there is a little tear on the back here. But it's going to be free, so somebody's going to win it for free. Thaylog right here. There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
And
It was reviewed in the box though, so just
Yeah.
saying that.
I did actually end up reviewing it, but I did get them on clearance, but that's okay. And I do have kind of just want to freeform it here today and just talk about sort of whatever comes up. Last week was like Figura Obscura weekend, and
Missed you
Jeremy,
guys.
and yep, but that's all right. This week, if we had you last week, maybe you wouldn't have been able to come on this week, so that's just fine.
Oh, I got nothing going on. No, I'm just kidding.
But especially since that's sort of like very much, we want to talk about Figura Obscura, while we got, Jeremy on, we want to ask him questions about it. So it's more of like, it feels like a structured show. Although that was one of my favorite episodes we've ever done here. So this week I kind of wanted to go a little more freeform, but there are a few things that I wanted to share with people. So I was able to set up my best way to do this here. That's not the best way. Okay.
Swap them. No, do that and swap them.
Yeah, put it in
Okay.
the first spot.
Hold on one second.
Just slide it over into your spot.
There you go.
Oh yeah, look at that shit. Hey,
There
see,
you go.
it's all live.
Yep.
So I haven't had my second camera set up since I don't know, certainly sometime in the summer. But the reason why I wanted to have that set up is not just to show my new Frankenstein book,
Look
not
at
just to
that.
show my new 2 words book, but I do want to talk about that too. But later on,
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm going to be opening my very first hot toy ever. This is going to be the first hot toy officially in my collection. So I'm
Hell
very
yeah.
excited about that.
Hell yeah.
First
And
but
you
not
brought on
last.
the 1/6 guy.
I don't know. And here, the asterisk is this: is Eric, Ryan, and myself, all 3 of us ordered the Hot Toys
Mhm.
Batman together, basically. You know, not at exactly the same time, but generally together. So that was sort of the idea. I'd never had a hot toy before, never.
I
couple
enabled
months-
them.
Yes, exactly. A couple months later, Sideshow had like one of the like a flash sale or something like that, and the Hot Toys Clone Wars Ahsoka was part of it, and came out for like a really cheap price. So I did purchase the Hot Toys Ahsoka, which did arrive. I never opened it. The story gets even more boring. The box was damaged. I sent it back. They sent me another one back. But point being, I never opened that. In the end, I was like, I still want the Batman to be my first and probably my only. So I did end up selling the Ahsoka at the Lehigh Valley Toy Show. Never opened it. So this is it. This is going to be the hot toy that's in my collection, and the first one I'm ever going to open. So it should be fun.
That Ahsoka's a nice figure, man. That's a good
Yeah.
figure. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you'll never know.
Yeah,
I was gonna say he'll never know.
No, he can always get it again.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
always get them. Yeah.
As Mac.
Actually, that one if you sold it for a good price, that's good because that's been dropping a little bit.
I didn't.
I don't know why. Oh,
I didn't because and one of the, I mean, that's part of the thing was that I looked at it on eBay and like the prices for it were not very high, and I think it was probably because when Sideshow had that sale, a lot of people probably got it at a fairly cheap price.
yeah. I've had one to give away for our 20. Like I was waiting for the 3,000 subscriber mark, but I think we're gonna just do it at 2,500 because it could take another 8 to 8 months to get or more. But Alberto Hernando's Noir Kaiser Effects gave me one to give away, so it's been sitting under my desk for like almost a year at this point.
Oh,
It's a great figure though. It's a great figure.
Dave. We hope Chewie's okay.
Oh
Chewy.
no.
Oh no.
Prayers up for Chewie, Dave. Hope are you there right now? Hopefully that turns out okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. So all right. Good luck to Chewie. Wanted to talk about a couple of things here. Anybody else grab this new book? For anybody that doesn't know, Nate Strong and Emil Wickman collaborated on this Christmas book here. The 2 Words That Saved Christmas. It's available on
So
Amazon right now.
That's awesome, man.
What do you
So
think,
good.
Trevor?
It's great. Really, really good. I'm gonna put my review up. I meant to do it yesterday, and then I meant to do it today, but I'm gonna do it tonight.
Oh crap! You did a review of the book?
No, I'm going to do on
okay.
Amazon. Like, if you got one, definitely put up a review, even
I
if
thought you
it's
meant
just
like a
short.
video review.
No. Well, I mean, I would. I don't know if my audience. I don't know how to do that. I don't think I'm a literary reviewer, but
Or you could just do a reading of it. I'm just saying.
I thought about that. Maybe around Christmas time. We could
Have
come on,
Malcolm read it.
get
Sounds
Nate and Emil. Oh yeah, get Malcolm
Malcolm
on.
to
That'd be
read it.
great.
That'd be
Malcolm
pretty
to
cool.
read it. Yeah.
Hey, Malcolm doesn't have to do everything. I can do voices. You know, this is Santa, man. Santa's not British.
You don't have
Okay.
Malcolm's voice, bro.
Father Christmas, maybe, but not Santa.
Listen, he's magic. He's whatever he wants to be.
That's true.
Exactly.
He's got
Whatever
many. He
he-
can
whatever
speak
he
any
needs to
language. Right? Yep.
But yeah, for anybody that hasn't seen it yet, it was something that Nate Strong had worked on like years and years and years ago, and apparently had the project around forever. And then just, I think he said on the ride to Legion's Con one year with Emil, that they had started talking about it, and one thing led to another, and now it's a real live book you can buy on Amazon. Again, if you do buy it, to Trevor's point, go ahead and give him an Amazon positive review there. It really helps out. Just seems like a really cool thing to have kind of come out of nowhere. I was watching a Legion's Lounge, Trevor, when the announcement was made, and you guys had said that, you know, Nate and Emil have an announcement. I was not thinking about a Christmas book or a children's
I don't think
book or
anybody
anything
was.
like that.
Yeah,
So,
seriously.
you knew already what it was, right? Obviously.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I knew it was going to be something like we're talking about Legion's Con. It's a road to Legion's Con, but this is such a cool thing. Had to do it on the show. Obviously, Nate's on there, and got a meal on there to talk about his stuff for Legion's Con. And yeah, I mean, it's just I was super excited for those guys, man. It's incredible. That's an accomplishment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
you know, it's anybody who puts that much work into something and gets it going, and that's cool, man. This is really cool.
And that's the second children's book, holiday or Christmas book from the community, right?
Mhm.
Vernon has one as well.
Yep. And Vern's book is excellent too, man. That's another
Yeah.
great book.
Yeah, I've got that.
Bought a
one
bunch
as
of
well.
copies of that and gave it to for Toys for Tots when we did the Toys for Tots thing. I still got a copy I got to bring down to my library. I haven't been down to my library in a long time ago, but I'm going to bring that and a copy of this down there too, see if they want those.
Emil has another children's book out as well. It's kind of Christmassy. It doesn't specifically mention Christmas, but he's also got it on his YouTube channel where he actually reads it. So it's pretty good.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. Marinch's Treasure. So
Okay.
he's got it in Swedish and English. So if you want to hear the Swedish, you can do that as well.
Only if he reads it to me.
Totally
He
want to
is.
hear it in Swedish. I'm going to put that on to go to sleep tonight. That's what I'm going to do, actually.
Any other thoughts on the 2 words book, guys?
No, excellent job, man. It's the illustrations are beautiful too. It's a great little story, and yeah, they killed it, man. It's great. It's so cool what's coming out of this community, man. Like it's when stuff that doesn't even like have anything to do with action figures and stuff like that. It's wild.
Hell yeah.
I was just honored that the 2 words that saved Christmas were Curtis Ackerman. I wasn't expecting
I
it.
was shocked.
but,
Yeah, the last
yeah.
page that was crazy, man. I was like, wow,
Okay.
damn, unbelievable. He's everywhere.
And I hope I didn't spoil that for anybody. Sorry.
Yeah.
I might as
Still
well not
gonna
even
get
read it now.
Exactly.
Speaking of reading, that was something else I wanted to bring up. So with all of the Figura Obscura Frankenstein creature stuff going on, in the Dork Lair Facebook collectors group, if you're not in that group, I highly urge you to check it out. Bill and Dylan are collaborating on hosting an online book club, and the first book, of course, is Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So we're only I don't know what it's called. We're only into part 1 so far. So last week
Yeah.
we did like the letters, the Walton letters,
Yep.
the very 1st
Mhm.
part of it. And then next week we get into, spoiler alert, Victor Frankenstein telling his story.
Yep.
Very cool so far. So I did my first part via audiobook for last week. And I really wanted to get like an old, relatively old, decades old book, right? I wanted like, in a paperback was fine. I just wanted it to be something that felt old, looked old, smelled old. So I went on eBay, and this is a 1963 print, and it's fantastic. It's awesome. It's like like old books that maybe you still have or that your parents had. Like it's the same like look, feel. It's fantastic. The only problem is there's 2 versions. There's the 1818 version of the book, and then there's the 1831 version of the book when they toned down apparently some of the supernatural stuff because they didn't want to come off as like, I don't know, satanic or whatever. And unfortunately this is the 1831 version. I think Bill had mentioned this too, that it might be a little tough to come by an 1818 version from the time period that I'm looking for, because they were printing the 1831. So but Ryan, I see you've got, that's the 1818 version, right?
Yes, it's the Penguin Classics, though.
Yeah, they did a bunch of
That's
new
cool.
runs, like 2015, 2018, like some other ones. So it's definitely.
That looks surprisingly like the figure obscura on the front of there. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Here, let me see.
Right?
Let's get a
That's
look.
pretty
at it,
wild.
There you go. Yeah.
right?
Nice.
That's wild. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Or Robert Smith from The Cure. I'm not sure. One of the 2.
Yeah. There you go.
Speaking of which, if we have
Nice.
time, I'll also open my my Frankenstein's creature on the stream as well.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm waiting for my illustrated version, like Trevor just held up.
Yeah, if anybody was watching me Saturday when we did the reveal party. I've been looking for this book. I love Bernie Wrightson, his horror stuff, classic stuff, and I've been looking for a good copy of this book for forever. And it just spurred me to go back and look again, and I found it. It was not cheap, but it is, it's autographed by Bernie, who is no longer with us, on the front page there.
Nice.
And it's just, the illustrations in this thing are absolutely gorgeous. You can look up some of them online. This is the original text, obviously, but just they're gorgeous.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it's kind of
I-
like what I
I'm big in you.
hang
Can we
on.
see that
On
again,
the front.
Trevor? Or
Yeah,
whatever one you want to show. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
badass! Holy
yeah.
crap!
Wrightson's the
Yeah,
shit.
the
dude.
line work it's unbelievable, and there's some labs shots that are just the detail is insane, and it's kind of like the inspiration I took for the shots, and I didn't approach this, but I love it. I'm so happy to get that. So that was cool.
And welcome, Bill Junowski.
Hey,
Welcome.
what's up,
Say
Bill?
his name, and he appears.
That's right.
What's going on, man?
Door glare.
You're on
muted.
mute.
Not 3 times.
You're muted, buddy.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
There you go.
And
there
now, what's going on, man?
Not much. I heard my name and I heard book club talk, and I
man.
I had to hop on. I will say this about the 18 and the 31 versions. My take is like if it's your first time or your first time reading it in a long time, it probably doesn't really matter too much which version you read. So I don't.
What do they change? Like what's
There's like some substantial textual changes. There's some chapters that are added or added in the 31 version, and I think like there's some thematic changes as well. But the overall story, I think, is generally the same. It's just kind of like, whether or not free will is exercised by Victor in creation is like kind of like goes one way or the other, depending on which version you read.
It's interesting. I learned that the Hammer film, the Universal films were based on a play that was based on the book. So there was, I think it was written by a woman too in the early 1900s. I want to say the 1920s or maybe earlier than that. So it was they had a play based on Frankenstein, but that's where all that came from. Like it was substantially changed. So I wonder if they incorporated any ideas from that. I mean, not like visual ideas, but like some of the changes in the narrative and things like that, and the like you were saying, the whether or not free will was exercised by Victor and stuff like that. So
I think for most of the 19th and most of the 20th century, I think the 1931 version or the 1831 version was, from what I've read, was pretty much like widespread, and the 1818 version hasn't really had a ton of appreciation until kind of academically, like more recently, maybe in the last like 30 years or 40 years or something.
Yeah, the hard, copy that I had years and years ago, most likely was the 1831 version, and I don't even know what version I have now, but I downloaded on Audible this time around because I didn't have my hard copy version, so I just went audiobook since I've been doing nothing but Audible this whole year, so I'm down with it. So whichever version I have, it's still such.
I think
a
most
great,
of the Audible
great
ones
story.
are the original text.
Yeah,
If it doesn't
It's the one I listen
specify,
to. Yeah.
it's probably the 1831.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I specifically searched for the 1818 on Audible, and only 2 came up, so that's the one I was listening to.
Yeah,
I think
and so
that's
like if you're
what
looking for a book, look for on the cover. It should say, if you want the 1818, it should say 1818 text on the
for
cover.
loose joints.
Got it.
So when I was on eBay searching for exactly what I was looking for, like a 1960s print or something like that, they actually have what are supposed to be like old, like I don't know if they were like first runs or whatever, but like older versions, like from like the 1800s, early 1900s, that are like $1,000.
Yeah.
So so I wasn't gonna go with those, although maybe they'll take PayPal in 4, and I'll think about it.
I have an old Journey to the Center of the Earth that my wife gave me for our first anniversary. It was like the second printing of Journey to the Center of the Earth, and it's ancient. It's freaking beautiful.
That's
And
awesome.
it was like the paper. The first anniversary was like a paper anniversary. She gave me that book. It's
That's
gorgeous.
awesome.
Does it get the white glove treatment now? Is it still holding up pretty well?
It's fine. I mean, I don't sit there and read it. You know, it's on a shelf and it just kind of stays with my books.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, I mean, I don't put gloves on or anything. If I ever pick it up, I barehand it. But yeah,
That makes me think that like my mom used to have just like shelves of just like old books, like, and they were just like, you know, I mean, they weren't. I mean, I don't. Some of them might be really old, but I'm talking like they were like 1950s, 1960s, something like that. And I would just love to get my hands on those now.
Yeah.
What about the Book Layer Club so far, Bill? How do you feel like it's going?
We had a ton of engagement. Like there was a lot of people commenting. So Dylan and I came up with a bunch of questions. I think we came up with like 6 or 7 questions. We had a couple people add a couple more questions with our Google form. So there was probably like 8 or 9 questions plus like a general just chat, and every single question had tons of conversation going. You know, there was just a lot of just great analysis and reaction, and yeah, it's a little tricky doing it in parts because a lot of people have read the whole book, and it's hard to like really talk about it if you've read it and you're talking to somebody who hasn't read the whole book. So I think the fourth and final one will be wide open, and there will be a lot more just like big ideas going on. But
Comments are going to go crazy on that part.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like when people can talk about the whole thing who've been waiting to talk about it. Like I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and then from there we'll figure out the next book. I kind of want to go something modern. Like I want to like not just be like, okay, this is all classics or something, but everybody's like, let's read Dracula next, or let's read, you know, The Island of Dr. Moreau or some other like classic. And I'm kind of like,
Mix it up.
Like
how modern are we talking? Like
a
what?
living author, like a modern
okay.
fantasy, like maybe a Dragonlance book, or I don't know, like something like modern, you know?
Yeah.
There's a great book that Dennis Derby put up that I actually picked up. Between Two Fires. It's kind of like medieval reality fantasy. So there's a lot of monsters and fantasy and stuff in it, but it's a little more grounded in like the Crusades and stuff like that. It's really good. It was really, really good. And not terribly long either. Might be one.
Cool
To look at.
Very cool.
Real quick, we have another super chat here. Rob Zamora. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it, man. $4.99 super chat. Rob says, the only Frankenstein that really matters is young Frankenstein. He was my boyfriend. I don't know the right voice to use.
He was my boyfriend.
Okay, thank you. You were always there for me. Thank you, Rob.
Luca.
But yeah, that's one of the cool things. You know, we talked about this a little bit last week, that with this release and a lot of the Figure Obscura releases is that people dive into all the different media that's sort of like related to it. Like having a book club come out of it is one of the coolest things that I could think of sort of happening here. I know I've never read it before, so it's all sort of brand new to me. Like I start reading the book, like I didn't even know who was talking at first, and then I sort of, quickly figured out what was going on. So I'm pumped. Like I already have my like predictions on what I think is going to happen here and there. And of course I know like the general story. But I'm pretty pumped to sort of experience this, especially in the context of a bunch of other people doing it at the same time.
Yeah, and whatever you've seen in the Frankenstein's movies, just toss that out of your head because they come at it totally different. So it's I love the way that they do it. And as far as the way that the book starts, I've always loved the way they started with Walton's letters. It's like, I don't know, it's just like such a cool way to begin a story that has nothing to do with the main character of the story. It's a
very like 19th century kind of thing to frame a story. Like if you've ever read The Scarlet Letter, the framing on that story is wild. Like most people don't even read the frame on that one. Like it's probably like 40 pages of like really just dense stuff, before you even get into the story.
Mm-hmm.
But it is very, it's, I like it. It kind of like takes you down that rabbit hole and like makes you inside it. I think Dracula is kind of the same, where it's like letters, right? Like, which I haven't read Dracula. I'm just roughly familiar with it.
And there's a tie-in to Walton's situation too with that, you know, and kind of a lesson for him as well. Are you finding like people, like, I know people are, I don't know if people are reading it chapter by chapter and then doing the book club. I found myself like, I wanted to answer the questions, and I was going to do it the other day, and I haven't got a chance to, but or some of them anyway, not all of them, but like I want to like reference things ahead of time. I don't want to like, I don't want to ruin it for anybody. So I was like, I got to frame this as if I don't know what's going to happen here. So.
No spoilers, man. No spoilers.
The nice thing is, like, once we're done, and I don't want to linger too much on this topic, but like once we're done with it and it's sort of like this record behind us, anyone could, just like listening to a podcast or something, could go back to that post, and hopefully it'll, you know, like the original, like, okay, part 1 of 4 post will remain sort of spoiler free, and anybody starting the book for the first time can go back in there and read the comments and stuff and just engage with that. And then by the time they're done with it, they're at the 4th post and they can read all the comments at the end. Like, I think it would be really cool if that's how it sort of plays out. So hopefully.
I would still love to, and I don't know if you're thinking about this, but like maybe at the end, go back and look at some of the answers and stuff, because I do better like if I'm just like sitting there discussing something,
just talking,
than I am writing.
I mean,
writing I'll agonize over, and I'll just like, you know what, I'll do this later, you know, which I have so far.
And yeah, it just takes a lot of time to read through all the comments. But yeah, I'm thinking like on the Thursday shows, pull it up.
Oh,
you know?
I just read your comment, Curtis.
Don't worry, Curtis. We won't stick on it forever. But I didn't want to
that guy walking through the grass.
I did sort of want to mention that too, because I would love to, like, it's got me like thinking about it, and I would love to just have a way to sort of talk to people about, you know, the same way that we can do it like with comments. But so if you're thinking about doing anything where people can actually like talk about some of it, because I would love to talk about some of those questions, like even like right now.
All right, let's do it. Curtis, you're up first. Page 35. What is your thought?
Is that one of the ones with the pictures? Because
you know, there's audiobooks, right? You can listen to the audiobook.
Someone can read to you.
It's all right. I'm good. Right. Thanks, though.
All right, but that's it. That's the Book Lair book club. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein's the first book. I'm going to be campaigning for my favorite book for book 2, Robert C. O'Brien's Mrs. Frisby and the Rats of Nim. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
But
yeah, I'm going to put up a vote. So send me, you know, like if any of you guys are thinking about a book you want to do next, send me the book and I'll put up a list, and then we'll vote and we'll pick the next book.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
One of my favorite things too to sort of come out of it was I had seen somebody else. It was a post in the Cabal, and somebody had referred to the Dork Lair channel as Fork Lair by accident, right? And then somebody picked up on it in the comments and was like, "It's gonna have to be called Fork Lair forever now." So I made a post in the Dork Lair collectors group about it, and some of the comments to it just had me freaking rolling. It was like, you know, like the first one is Fork Lair, be like a foodie, you know, a foodie club. Trevor, you brought up, you know, a wine tasting club. Call it
Cork Lair.
Cork Lair.
Cork Lair.
Who said it? This was my favorite. Like, where we're just going to talk about nothing but pork belly. It's going to be called Pork Lair.
Yeah.
And then
we could all eat KFC and call it Spork Lair too.
Yes, that was really.
I could do a whole podcast on Sonora dogs.
What about a podcast or a group where we just talk about episodes of the Snorks?
Yeah,
you know, Snorks Lair.
Snork Lair.
So I don't know.
I mean, we could always take it back to Mythic Legions and have the Orc Lair too.
That's right. That's right.
Orc Lair. 70s, 70s science sci-fi comedy shows. Mork Lair, right? Mork Lair.
You know, it's funny. Joe says, "What's up, Joe?" Joe says, "If you like D&D, the Dark Elf trilogy by R.A. Salvatore was an amazing read."
Yeah,
I'd read that. I'd check that out.
Yep, I've read that.
I thought Joe was on my side.
I was thinking
not reading.
I was thinking the same thing. R.A. Salvatore with like the things like the Crystal Shard and stuff like that. Man, it's great books.
We could do green eggs and ham next, Curtis, if you want.
I could
Make it an
definitely
easy one
get
for
down
you,
with that.
Curtis.
Yeah.
The problem is like there's like I keep wanting to talk about book stuff now, and I'm like, poor Curtis. I can't leave him here talking about nothing the whole time.
I'm good.
How about this? How about this?
Hanging out.
I have never have I ever. I have never played D&D in my whole life. Never have.
Same.
Against it, just never ended up playing it. And my son has recently been expressing an interest. He's 13 now, in playing D&D, and asked me if I wanted to try it. And I said, yeah, except I have no idea what I'm doing, and I don't even know what's for anybody that's played it before. What's a good way to try playing D&D like for the first time when you have no idea what you're doing? Probably need
Get
some
a-
other people to play.
Get a starter pack.
Yeah, the Essentials
And it'll
kit.
just-
they said they
It'll
sell
just
it at
guide you through a
Target.
short. There's some short adventures there that, as the DM, like it'll guide you through it.
And even before you start that, I
Mm-hmm.
would say listen to Joe's, like listen to these guys in the Legion's Quest. Like
Mm-hmm.
listen to some people actually campaigning,
yeah,
and just get a feel for what it sounds like
yeah,
and how.
because we're all
how it
noobs. We're
goes.
asking questions and stuff too. So
Yeah,
you know.
listen to something
Oh, cool.
like that. I've
There's
never
pro-
DM'd, which is why I don't play, because like I'm the only one who plays, like of anybody I know. So like I haven't played it since college years, really, since probably I was like in my like 25, you know, like just after college. So I would love to play, but it's like I gotta get the kids into it.
Hear that, Joe?
Yeah, I wanted to join I wanted to join that, but it's so hard to like commit to another thing, you know, and I don't want
I
to
know.
like bail
Yeah, I
half
know.
the time.
It's every other
so
week, Bill. Come on.
Maybe
it's every other week.
maybe yeah, but then Legion's Lounge is the other opposite week, so it's every week.
Yeah, but it's only Mondays. No, I hear you.
The only one I've caught so far was the one. I don't know if you did more than one like this, but you did that one live. So like I think I was cooking dinner one night or something like that, and I had
Yeah,
it
it's the
on.
only
It
one
was
we've
pretty
done
cool.
live. Yeah,
Okay.
that was fun. But it is hard to like watch like the chat and like think about what's going on and you know stay in character and talk to people and stuff. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's some great people to watch. Like Critical Role is a great professional voice actors doing these things, and these stories are elaborate and stuff. But you're going to be lost in trying to figure out how to play the game generally. So, I mean, I think it's better to watch. I'm not trying to push this, but like watch noobs play it because it'll kind of help you
totally.
along. Yeah.
It'll move a little slower. It'll just be a little easier to follow for sure.
And you
I
can
will-
use D&D Beyond to for free to create your characters and stuff, so you can have it all online. You don't have to do it on paper and all that stuff. With
What's
dice.
that like?
That's
an
what I was
app
going
or
to say. That DMD Beyond has helped immensely for
Yeah.
new folks. So
Nice.
It's a free it's a website. You can sign up for free and use it for free. Generally access even some of the
Price is
rules and
right.
stuff. I don't know if all the dungeon master stuff is on there. It's good to get a book too. Like I just got the player's guide, the new player's guide, but it's fun, man. I wanted to play it since I was like, my parents got me the starter boxes, the red one and the advanced one, beginner and advanced, and I read those things like they were the Torah, man, and I just got carried around with it everywhere, and I wanted to play, and I couldn't find anybody to play until I was like in my late teens and stuff, and then it's kind of like a short-lived thing, and that was it. That was it.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it, so good.
Yeah,
man. So much fun.
I personally got totally geeked out on and wanting to play D&D, and I ended up buying the books, the player's guide, the DM book, the monsters, catalog, or the whatever, and then the essentials kit. And I had a group of friends that I was going to get together, and we were going to start some D&D nights with one guy who was actually a DM that was very well versed in
Nice.
Dungeons and Dragons. So let him kind of lead the role for all of us. And that was in 2020, and then COVID hit, and it's been like on my bookshelf ever since. So I never got to play it, and only fortunately in the last year, a buddy of mine that opened up a tabletop gaming store down the street from us. He had a day there where they were doing a D&D one shot for like newbies, and I went and joined.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
I
There
played
you
through. I played through a one shot, and it was really cool. And I'm like, man, this would be cool to like get a group of friends to get together and do a campaign or whatever, or
Yeah.
start a campaign, because I know some of these campaigns for these guys last for months, if not years. It's
Mhm.
crazy. Yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah.
crazy. So yeah, I thought it'd be pretty cool, but it's never happened. So I
Yeah,
don't
there's
know.
a comic shop near us, Comic Fusion. It's like a little tiny comic shop, but they do
Mhm.
one of the things they do is they hold like there's one side of the shop where they hold like all kinds of tabletop gaming events regularly, and I think people
Mhm.
have got like tables and stuff set up. I wonder if they do something like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could even suggest it. I'm sure they would do it, because I mean, all those guys. I mean, yeah, say D&D, and all those guys freaking lose their shit. So I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem. But yeah, it was pretty cool, man. Like I said, I've always wanted to play. And when I was a little kid, I mean, we're talking when did D&D hit the market? Like 82, 81, 82, back in the day when
Yeah.
people started.
Earlier
when
than
they
that,
started
Got
70s.
becoming-
big.
No,
60s.
when
When it got,
started,
yeah,
when
yeah,
it
yeah.
got really
81
big.
too.
That was
And
the
I-
whole
I-
satanic panic time.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just in grade school, and literally, I mean, not that I felt left out or something, but I felt too uneducated to play D&D, because literally all the kids that were playing were the kids that were like in the 5th grade doing calculus and shit. You know what I mean? So it was like, I was like, yeah, I don't know how to vibe with you guys. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. But I always thought it was cool. And I mean, it was, like I said, I've been around D&D since like the very beginnings of the the heydays of D&D, and I've always felt like I missed out on that, man.
Yeah. Cool. Me too. I wish I'd been playing. Joe said he wants to eventually run a series of one shots for people who want to try it out. That'd be cool, man.
That'd be awesome,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. One shots are
I think there's
are really cool for, especially if you're not going to do a full campaign. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
one shots are awesome.
Yeah,
I
because
had
you
a-
can
I had
run
a
that
good
in like 3 hours and have the whole thing done, right?
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah,
just
that's
like,
what we
it's
did.
just
Yeah,
fun.
it was
Yep.
like I want to say it was like a 3.5, maybe 4 hour game, and the whole
Mhm.
game was done. It was cool, man. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I had a great time doing it.
So maybe maybe we'll get Wayne. Hey, first of all, I meant to ask you, Rhino, have you ever played D&D?
I have not.
No.
I just haven't had the time to do it, especially with work. But
Yeah.
it's starting to slow down, so that is something I would want to kind of gradually get into.
Didn't you say the other day you were just too cool for that shit, and that's for nerds?
No, never.
Oh.
That's
That-
what I heard. That's
that
what
was-
I heard. No, I'm just kidding.
That's,
I will rip your fucking microphone. Right out of the goddamn thing.
you won't embarrass me in front of the nerds.
The heckler in the back.
All right. Speaking of Rhino, let me this is the one, I think, right? Didn't go crazy with a slideshow, but there was a couple of things I wanted to throw out there and see what people thought. Okay. First, Joe Lanta is going on right now in Georgia, and I know Van and Jordan made it out there. Also, obviously, we're thinking about everybody who's down in the Gulf area, Florida. You know, the hurricane is really wreaking havoc down there.
North
It's done a lot of
Carolina.
damage.
It's getting
Yeah,
bad.
be safe out there. Shit.
So yeah, man, I hope everybody in the community and everybody is as safe as possible. So hopefully, people get out of that without any further damage. But Joe Lana is going on right now. The reason why I wanted to pull this up, this is obviously Bobby Vala, who doesn't make a whole lot of appearances on here. But he is holding that translucent green Crimson Shadow figure that he signed for Big Greg Jakowski, Greg the Brute Scale. Apparently Greg got Van to pick him up this figure down at Joe Lanta, and Bobby signed it. But the reason why I wanted to bring it up, and it made me laugh, was because Van had Bobby sign it under duress in a specific manner. So I don't know if you can read that.
That's personalization
It
right
says,
there.
"Blank you, Greg," signed by Bobby. P.S. They made me do it. I did think that was funny. Second of all, I don't have a lot of Action Force. I really want that figure.
So-
Anything translucent.
So I actually just published a review of this figure.
Oh snap!
But it's currently at members only. It'll go up like probably tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow it'll be live. But I have it right here, and it's awesome. It's
Yeah.
really good. It's like a preview of their regular like black and red Praetorian. And I think it's going to be an awesome figure because this one came out great. It's really good.
I will say with the newer figures, the joints are way more smooth than
Yeah.
they used to be, dude. It is night and day.
Yeah, and I actually sold all my Valiver stuff, but when I saw this, because it's so sci-fi and not just like modern warfare, you know,
Yeah.
like this one I had to get. I knew it, and then I didn't realize they were going to do this exclusive, but when they put it up online, I was like, okay, I'll grab that.
Yeah, and you were Bill. You were kind enough to you posted it when it went up online because I hadn't
Yeah.
heard that it was going to go up online either. And I saw your post pretty fast. Man, I hopped in there and was gone already. So
It sold out
yeah.
fast. Yeah, I think there was an error because they had like two versions. They had the figure, and then they had the like their what they call their wounded warehouse, which is like their scratch and dent box, and they were both the same price. So I kind of think the scratch and dent price was 30,
Mhm.
and then the regular version was supposed to be like 40 or 35, and they put it up as 30. And I feel like maybe they realized it and they just yanked it down. So I'm wondering if they maybe have a stock of this that they didn't want to put it back up and then like make people angry because they didn't, you know, they placed an order and now it's back up. So I don't know. Like I feel like there was an error there because they were both the same price.
yeah, they're not coming to Legions Con, right?
No.
No,
I
but
don't know.
they've come to stuff like they were at ChrisCon last year, right? I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, so I want to get my hands on this figure. If anybody hears this and they're down in Jolanta and wants to pick one up, I am Venmo and PayPal ready for you.
There you go.
But I'm sure I'll grab it eventually. But I thought that was funny. Also, randomly, Damian Blake, Treat Your Shelf, friend of the live here, is selling a almost complete Figura Obscura set. So he's got the original Headless Horseman, the Gods of Egypt, a Monkey King, an original Krampus, an original Father Christmas, an original Mask of the Red Death, two original Jacob Marleys, because no Frankie and none of the other alternate versions. But anybody that wanted to get caught up on Figura Obscura, he's got a whole mess of them. He's asking $620 shipped in the U.S. So I just thought that was kind of, you don't see something like this every day, so I wanted to throw it up there.
Instant collection.
Yeah, instant collection right there. Good price too, man.
And it's crazy to think that you just can double that because every single one of these has, well, almost every one so far has had, you know, a variant. So like when you look at this as the full set, there's like a double that, because I've been collecting a set in box and a set out, and it's already starting to like really add up like space wise. Like it's a lot, it's turning into a lot. But yeah, it's cool to see them all together.
You know, I initially was going to do that. I wanted to keep like a set in box, but I had an extra Monkey King. I ended up doing that as a giveaway on the show. I had an extra Mask of the Red Death. I ended up doing that as a giveaway on the show. I never got the alternate Father Christmas. I did get the red Krampus, but I gave it away on the show. And I do have the glow-in-the-dark version of the Headless Horseman still sealed in the box, and my plan is to open that for this Halloween. I'm pretty pumped about that. And I still have that one other sealed Jacob Marley that I think I want to keep. I really am a big fan of that figure. So that's it. So the Figura release from last week, the Frankenstein's creature, went back up Friday at 11 a.m. back up for sale. This stupid thing here. Sorry. I was just checking. I didn't know if it was still up or not.
It's still up.
It is?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
The
So it's
all
still
ins and
available.
everything, all ins and the standard are all still up. The only thing that sold out as soon as it hit the thing was the damn pins again. Those are
Oh, were
gone.
the pins back up at all? I didn't see those. Okay.
I think they were for. Oh, I don't. You know
Boom.
what? I may be mistaken. I may be mistaken, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I went up there at 11. I don't think they put. They were with the. You could get the all in. With
Right,
the pin,
right,
but
right,
Yeah,
with
the
the
pins
pin, yeah.
themselves individually
Yeah.
weren't. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's still available. The all in and the freaking and the thing. I'm kind of surprised it actually lasted more than a full day. That's cool, man.
I think I'll open the open mine up while we're talking here.
Do it,
Um,
man.
There you go.
And so, Chris, you got yours in hand there. Did you open them up and pull everything out yet?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's awesome. Love it. I we talked last week. I love the whole weekend and the collaboration by the studio, everybody that works on it. But I have to say, Nate is a huge standout on this one. Like the work that he did on the, not just the cover, but all the inside stuff. Like Nate absolutely crushed
Yeah,
this thing.
the book.
So
Yeah, dude. And Nate's work is so amazing, dude. So privileged to know that guy, man. It's such an honor to be in the presence of that guy and know his artwork and see what he does. It's so awesome.
Yeah. I mean, his ego's real big too, so like it goes along. So it's
Yeah,
just-
yeah,
you take the good with the bad, though. you know
yeah.
what I
It's
mean?
kind of tiring being around him, as big as his head is. Yeah. But yeah, what like I said, this entire set, man, as a whole is just ridiculous. I can't believe the loadout they gave for a $70 price, man. It's
It's
just
insane.
dude. Insane.
I got this whole thing wired up, which I
Oh, here, let me.
didn't know.
that was
actually.
a pain in the ass, actually.
I don't think
It is
anybody,
because
I don't
the
think
wire
anybody knows.
works, but it's it's so you can see that one is kind of jangling because it's not really sitting on the
It's hard,
table.
yeah, it's hard to get them to all sit.
They
The
all
wire
sit.
will
Yeah, exactly.
suspend
Yeah.
them, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I thought it was moving because it was electrically charged.
It is. Yeah. That's what it is.
Hey, I have a question. I have a question for Trevor. I know we were talking about 1/6 stuff. Trevor, do you remember what your first Hot Toys figure was?
Well, okay. So technically, there you go. There you go. Me and you both. Look at us.
Yeah.
You set it up exactly like I did. Amazing. Technically, I got sideshow figures first. I bought I love Monty Python, so I bought all the Monty Python figures were for sale on eBay one time. So I bought all the Holy Grail figures. They're very basic and so dated now. But my first official Hot Toys, were the Han Solo and Chewie 2-pack from A New Hope.
Nice.
Which was when they really started doing the whole Star Wars thing. Sideshow had done them before, but Hot Toys hadn't done those characters. So yeah, that's what started it all.
Awesome.
I had always thought that, I figured I would probably get one Hot Toy as a sort of a set, centerpiece piece, right?
Yeah,
and I always
just
figured I would get Darth Vader, So maybe I'll still get a Darth Vader.
Yeah, it's
but-
I'm just gonna have one chip. That's how how it goes.
Exactly.
man.
Exactly.
And you know what else? You know what was bad? What was really bad? So I did one of they do the payment plan, right? You can do the payment plan for it,
Mhm.
and because it takes a while to come out. Anyway, but this one
great.
was actually wasn't that long actually, less than a year.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
barely-
Batman turned around fast. That was a fast turnaround. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's basically isn't it basically just like an update or a reissue, something like that?
It technically is, but I think new sculpt work. I think they changed the cowl a little bit, but I think the body is just it's the same mold.
Plus the diorama piece too, with the exclusive.
Diorama piece is new. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. So all right, so that's coming up in a little bit. Actually, about an hour in, should do that.
They have the
pretty soon.
returns up, and I didn't get 89. I'm on the wait list for it.
Mhm.
I don't know. I like the return suit better. I think. I don't know.
Same.
Yeah.
The Batman symbol's a little different on the return suit, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all armored up, like it's a totally different look.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
more
I don't
sleek
love the
instead of
shape
spongy.
of the abs on the returns suit. There's something. It's just not as it's just not as iconic to me as the
Yeah,
original.
I mean it's the first time I think in any Batman, even in the comics up to that point, had been sort of except for Dark Knight Returns with the armor suit, but had been made up to make it look like it was plates
Right.
of armor or something like that. So
Yeah, I had to go with the 89 because I have the 89. I've had the 89 Nicholson Joker for the longest time, and I've been waiting to get that
Yeah, I know.
Batman Forever. So
The nerds will kill me if I put them on the shelf together, but I may do it anyway. I don't care.
yeah, you'll be scrutinized for sure.
Because nobody comes down here anyway.
Yeah. Unless there's a tornado and your wife has to go down there.
Yeah.
She'll be like, "Why do you have the
How
Batman
dare you."
Returns with the Joker? That's ridiculous."
You know,
That
you
makes no
have the
sense.
Returns Batman with the.
Actually, real quick before we moved on to Batman, want to throw up a couple of photos.
Yeah.
Ryan Gonzalez, can you please tell us about this photo, man?
Yeah, I can tell you it was really hard because for some reason he's just not really that photogenic.
That's what I've heard.
But I kind of wanted to do like right after in the book where he kind of sees his reflection and he kind of looking at himself and he just sees the grotesque creature, and before he actually learns how to speak and articulate his thoughts, just the pain he's going through in this, I kind of wanted to put that across. I would tell you this was a pain in the ass. It is heavily edited, like in post. I just couldn't quite figure it out. But as Trevor said, you just got to do the post, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
But it was a fun shot, and that's a Carver Customs Dio, man. That piece is
I
fantastic.
remember that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. Now I see it. Now I see what it is. I was looking at it, I'm like, what is that in the back? Yeah, that's a freaking super dope dial, dude.
Yeah,
So
I felt
jealous of that dial.
It fit with the aesthetic that I was
Yeah.
going for.
I like how he's like reeling back in like almost in terror of his own
Yeah.
image. Like you said, he's seen himself in the like his reflection in the lake or whatever. Yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
I dig
Yeah.
it.
I thought maybe he was like
It's a cool
doing like
pose.
Tai Chi in the park or something. Yeah.
That hand is a little Tai Chi-ish. I never even thought about that. It is a little
Yeah.
claw.
Yeah.
Getting ready to hit you with a Haruken.
Yeah.
right.
I love how you captured so much of the stitching as well in his hands and in his arms that you don't see, like if he has his arms like straight down and stuff. I love how you picked up a lot of that stuff too. It's awesome.
Well, like I was saying earlier, he is actually like on his knees. So, but for some reason, it just wasn't capturing right when I had it like in full, like the whole body in full. But that's why I zoomed in to kind of get a closer look at that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm
Oh.
explaining that the right way, but
Great shot though, dude.
thank you.
Yep.
Much
Get back
appreciated.
behind that camera, man. I'm telling you. I want to see a
Anybody
lot
try-
more of your stuff.
Any of you guys tried to remove the hair yet?
I
I
know
haven't
somebody
yet.
did.
I'm waiting
Wow.
for another one to come in. Did they?
Yeah,
me see it.
somebody put it
Yeah.
on Dubon's head. and it
Yeah,
looked
someone
pretty
put it
good.
on a
I just-
Dubon. It looks cool, man.
I just
I
want to
wanna
put it on
see
the other sculpts.
the other Frank
Yep.
head, the
Mhm.
angry head.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
wanna
I
do
think
too.
it'll look great on the angry head. It's
Try
probably. I
on
mean,
the,
like I said, throw it in some hot water. I'm sure it'll come off just. I mean, easily.
Or just rip it off like I am right now.
It's probably
always
got
do
a
that.
peg.
Hulk
first
smash.
of all.
Yeah.
It's probably got a
There you
peg.
go.
Does it have a
There
peg
you go.
there, Curtis? Is there a peg?
Or
is it just a
Is it
glue
just
spot?
smooth?
Probably a
It's
peg.
a smooth
It's-
head.
it's
Is it?
Yeah, it's got like a little flat surface on the top. It's not
and big
mud.
un-
But
Yep.
Show it. I want to
Right.
see the head, the bald head. Oh, okay, there it is.
Oh, okay.
it actually
Wow,
kind of
flat
gives
top.
them that.
Yeah,
flat
Okay,
top
there,
look.
there's your.
Yeah,
Oh,
it gives
wow.
him like the real
That's
Frankenstein
Yeah,
funny.
look.
there's your flat top Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Just fill that in with some putty.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure that was an accident.
Yeah, so I need to trim some off the top. to get it
Oh,
right.
so yeah, it's
Yeah.
not even going to sit on there. Well,
Well,
Little
if you
bit.
take the peg off inside the hair, right? Like there's a little plug or something.
Yeah, but it's just
Cut
like
it
a little
away.
nub. It's not much. So
Is that
I mean, you
holding
could
it
probably
off, or is
trim
the
one-
fact that
Yeah.
the head is like needs to be shaved down to fit?
One or the other.
Either way, you could either.
I was
trim
hoping
down
not
the
to
hair or
have to
trim down
shave the head down, but
Yeah, you could probably just Dremel this down a little
Shave
bit.
that
and then
down. Yeah,
it'd
yeah.
fit right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
cool. Nice.
What did I want to do? Oh yeah.
I might get yelled at for taking the hair off my only Frank that I've got.
Yeah, you should really like, take
can
in the
always put it
figure
back
before
on.
you take it apart, Curtis, and start customizing
3
things.
more
Somebody
comments.
said that. I don't remember who it
Oh,
was.
that's right,
but it
yeah.
was-
I said 24 hours, and I've had it for more than 24 hours, so we're good.
All right. Real quick, I wanted to actually let me do this real quick. For the giveaway, remember this is for a NECA Gargoyles Thailog. And because we're celebrating 700 subscribers, the hashtag to win the Thailog, hashtag 700. Hashtag 700 to win this Thailog as part of our 700 subscriber celebration tonight. Let me put that up. Where did I put it? Here we go. There we go. So that's it. Hashtag 700. We'll let that go for a while and draw it at the end. But wanted to show this real quick. Bill, you posted this guy earlier.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about this crazy looking guy?
It's just the arms and that like specimen head. That's the Hagnon head from the creature on the Gravekeeper, and it just works so well, right? Like it just gives it that like alien the long arms really give it that like alien feel, and then the sort of undead head makes it, I don't know. It's like like the Gravekeeper idea is like they are part of this ring of fighters. They're like, guards with this ring of fighters called the Grave Ring. But then this kind of makes him feel like an actual like Gravekeeper. So it just,
Hell yeah.
I don't know. It just kind of felt right to me. But you could totally put just those arms and that head on any cosmic body, and it's probably gonna look awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about using these arms on a cosmic figure for something I'm working on.
All right. Move some of this stuff around. I think it might be time to open a hot toy, guys.
Do it, bro. I want to know what you think.
Can you share pull that up real quick that I just shared?
Yeah, give me 1 second here.
Because it actually looks pretty good. That's what he looks like with his
Yeah.
hair ripped off.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Nice.
So, so if you want your flat top Frankenstein,
There he is.
There you go.
Me mugging it in front of a mug.
Yeah, exactly.
Mug on a mug.
Just get him the little bolts, whatever they are. He's
Yeah,
ready to go.
I still can't get over that coat, man. That coat is fucking awesome.
so good.
Yeah, it's
I love the
sweet.
soft good pants.
Yeah, dude. Fucking first time soft good pants. So awesome.
Oh, I didn't realize. So like the bases of like the tables or whatever, they're actually like they're beat up a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a little bit of wear to them.
Chipped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, cool. All right. Bill, what was your first hot toy?
It was a stormtrooper, like a Force Awakens First Order stormtrooper, which I don't have anymore. But that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was my first. And then I didn't get another hot toy for a while. I think the next 6 scale figure I got after that would have been Mondo stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then later, kind of a little bit later after that, I started getting a little more into it. There was one year where my wife gave me a gift card to Sideshow, and I bought the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
And then that kind of really kicked it off for me. So in some ways, I kind of consider that one to be my first, which is still there. Like it's such an awesome figure. I love it.
I just got that figure last year. It's so good.
Right?
The
It's
Empire
awesome.
Strikes Back version. Oh man, I can't believe I went so long without that version in my collection.
Of which one?
The Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's such a freaking awesome figure.
What would you say is your favorite, Bill?
I gotta say, well, that one for sentimental reasons because it came from my family. But like, if I just strictly went on just the figures I love, I'd probably say the Hoth,
Luke?
like flight suit Luke, like pilot
Yeah.
Luke, like snowspeeder Luke. That figure is just so damn good.
Phenomenal.
It's yeah, it's like
It's another one I have, man. That's such a fucking good
Oh,
figure.
isn't that the one? Here, Bill, was that the one?
that is
Didn't
nice.
he like? Was he number one
Trevor's
on
got it
like
right
your
there.
expensive?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
on the
yeah.
yeah, it made a list the year that came
Thanks.
out. It was on a
Fine.
list. Yeah,
Yep.
it's just so good.
So good, man.
It's the only Luke I have still right now, and I've picked up a few, and I've kind of like, all right, I'm like, I only have so much space for Hot Toys, right? So
Yeah.
sometimes
That
I'll
one, and I
order
have
one,
a-
and I'll turn it back around and sell it, but like,
Weathered up
still-
Dagobah version.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So
nice.
he's
wow.
all wet and
He looks all
dirty.
slippery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dagobah. Yeah, I have the snow speeder one and the A New Hope one, and it's so cool because the hair coloring and the styling of the hair is a little bit different on each one, so it totally gets a different vibe. But such a great Mark Hamill sculpt, just
Mhm.
amazing.
You know what I can't believe is that they have not. Believe it was Sideshow put out an X-wing Luke, and since then, and it was okay. The sculpt was all right. Nobody's put out an X-wing Luke, X-wing
Yeah.
pilot Luke.
Mm.
I mean, come on,
Right.
man!
Mhm.
Like, come on, it's insane.
Yeah.
I don't
I'll
know.
tell you what
It's very
though,
weird.
like for me to swap out, it would have to be phenomenal because I like in terms of a yellow suit Luke, like I'm totally happy with this. Obviously, if I had a huge setup and I had tons of them and I wanted to represent both versions,
Mhm.
but like for me, like just a yellow, an orange suit Luke, it crosses over multiple movies. Like it's just like to me, that's like an iconic kind of Luke, and so like just to have
Absolutely.
one really good one
Mhm.
for me is kind of enough.
Yeah. Yeah, my
That's
in my collection it's not like it's small. I mean, I've got quite a few pieces now, but my favorite of all time is still my first one that I bought, and that's the die-cast Mark 46 Iron Man from
Nice.
Oh, wow,
from
dude.
Civil
Nice.
War. Dude,
Yeah.
that is it's like holding a Ferrari in your hand. It's so good, man. I mean, the die-cast is heavy as shit. It's the Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt on it is phenomenal. It's so good, man. And then, of course, with all the LED light up features with the the hand plasma things and the light up chest, it's unbelievable. That figure, man, so freaking good. Like you've bought like a Hot Toys piece when you bought that thing, man, because it's
Yeah.
just fucking.
I've always
beautiful.
wanted that's always been like a thing. Like I've always wanted a Hot Toys Iron Man diecast.
Yeah.
But I
Oh,
ended up
Yeah.
so good.
I ended
dude.
up just like kind of not settling because they're awesome, but the 3-0, the smaller 3-0 ones
Mhm.
are awesome. And like,
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
I've kind of like accepted like, okay, this is my Iron Man collection. I'll never
Yeah.
really like buy a Hot
Yeah.
Toys, but like, yeah, the Hot Toys diecast Iron Mans, they look like the kind of
Yeah.
like the pinnacle of Hot
Yeah.
Toys
Oh,
engineering
it's-
and all that.
Beyond, man, it's beyond. And it was funny too because when I bought him, my intention was to build the entire Civil War team. Like I wanted all of it, but then I was like, nah, I'm not. I got out of the whole like collecting like MCU
Teams.
style
Yeah.
figures. You know what I mean? But I will never sell that Iron Man, man. That is just such an iconic looking figure, and it's just so freaking good. I love it.
Yeah.
So it's funny. So Hot Toys, I mean, obviously, they're very, very high end figures, but like sort of like in my mind, they always have like this exalted position. Like, so when I first started really getting into collecting modern, like hot and heavy, like around the 2018 range, I would say, for myself. I used to watch the Toy Galaxy top 10s all the time, right?
Mhm.
And they always had a rule in their top 10s is that Hot Toys were not eligible for their top 10 lists, because if they made Hot Toys eligible, they would occupy like every slot, because Hot Toys are so much better than everything else that's out there.
Yeah.
And then eventually they did like a top 10 Hot Toys list. And I remember watching it, and I had never seen one in person, except at that point, I think I had seen the Heath Ledger Joker in person,
Mhm.
probably at ToyCon. And just the way they talked about those, the different figures on there, like I think it was the Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader, and they
Mhm.
would talk about like light up features, and the RoboCop had die cast and all this different stuff, and I was like,
Mhm.
man, I'm never gonna own one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny when I way back when I stopped collecting, I had sold my entire collection, which was in the range of like anywhere between 50 and 60 full totes of like, and that was back when I was a Minton card guy, and shame on me, but I sold my entire collection.
Go back to your roots.
And then I came back into collecting maybe like, I don't know, 5 or so years later. And when I got back into collecting, I was going to go Hot Toys, strictly Hot Toys. That's what I was going to collect. I was only going to collect Hot Toys. But then I joined a Facebook toy group, and I started getting Marvel Legends and Black Series and everything, and it just
Sorry.
went down that rabbit hole. And
No, you did.
it's like, oh man, it's crazy. Yeah.
Just picked this up from our man
Nice.
Blake, Recon Rage.
Yeah.
This is
War
the only
Machine.
one I didn't. Is this the only person I don't have? So my Avengers collection is like made up of like my favorite versions. So they're all over the place.
From Emil Wickman, you mean?
What's up? No,
From
not that
Emil
one.
Wickman?
No, Hot Toys.
No, those are the ones that he doesn't photograph.
Exactly.
So bad.
I actually had those out to photograph the other day, but
That thing
it's
actually
amazing.
fire
Like,
bullets.
it's so heavy, man, and there's just so
They're
many
so
little
heavy, dude.
things that like pop up, and the construction of these things is insane, man. It's amazing.
So good, dude.
Yeah, it's wild, and it's a heavy
Awesome.
sound.
That looks
like an
great
Oscar.
in that black and silver too, man.
know,
That
I
looks
love
so
it.
good.
So Curtis, what's your deal with Hot Toys? I honestly don't know.
As far as
Do you have any?
Do you have any? Are you into it? Like,
I don't officially have any Hot Toys yet. Darla does. She's got the Hot Toys Doctor Strange.
Okay.
So I got
Go, Darla.
yeah.
go Darla.
She's a big Doctor Strange fan.
Mhm.
I've got a couple of the other not hot to like Sideshow and other ones. So
Yeah, and Hot Toys they are sometimes they're that kind of thing, right? So somebody that's not even really a toy collector, but they're into like this thing. You know what I mean? Like I've heard of some people that are like into like movies or like Batman, and they might have like a Hot Toys Batman like in their collection, even though they don't really collect any other toys.
yeah, that's like I said, Darla's really into Doctor Strange, and so she was looking online one time and saw the Hot Toys one. Was like, "Yep, I need that." Like,
Oh yeah,
okay.
that's a
All
great
right.
figure, man.
It's a nice centerpiece. If you can keep yourself to like one or two, like you said, of your, most favorite characters or whatever. The problem is when it start to expand outward from there.
Three is a nice round number, right?
Because I got like, Han and Chewie, and it was just like, I'm just going to get those to put on my desk, and that'll be it. And I'm like, well,
It
I
sounds
got Han and
reasonable.
Chewie, I may as well get
Yeah.
Luke, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, if I got Luke, I got to have Ben Kenobi.
Yeah.
And then you got to have Darth Vader to fight Ben Kenobi. And the droids, got to have the droid, Princess Leia. You gotta have Princess Leia. And,
Slippery slope.
Yep. Well, when I went into the Star Wars, when I knew I was going to do a Star Wars set, I made it very easy for myself. I said Episode 4, A New Hope. The only one outside of that I have now are the Empire Strikes Back with the Luke snow speeder suit and the Boba Fett. But obviously, like I said, those are so iconic that you don't have to get the entire Hoth build out. You can get those two, and it's just you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, I would say don't be like me and just like kind of focus on something specific. You know what I mean? You don't have to get every version of everything. Just
I
Yeah,
did
too.
pre-order
They're
that
nice.
Batman Returns one though.
Nice.
Yeah, you're in trouble, man. Like I could feel it right now. Like you're going down a
Nah, just Bat
Dark road.
Family. I'm good.
Yeah.
okay. That's all.
That might be,
You know how many
be-
Bat
Although-
Family
although-
figures there are?
Although you did tempt me with that Catwoman. But
Oh,
yeah.
dude, that Catwoman is gonna be so
Oh,
nice.
dude. Hey, Trevor, keep me I know you know the information before anybody. Keep me posted on that Catwoman when that thing goes up for pre-order, dude.
Yeah, that is happening.
I have to get
October
that,
I think
dude.
they said.
Yeah, I think it's October 17th is like the no,
Yeah.
yeah. 8 it's 11 a.m. in your 8 a.m. your time, so you're gonna have to wake
just
up.
Shoot. I never sleep, dude. Just shoot me a link, dude. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Fucking
It's a
dude,
pre-order,
a
so I
hilarious
think it's gonna be.
thing
I
to
don't
say.
think there's limits, but there might be. I don't know. I'm not really
That
sure.
thing looks. Do you know what the price? Do you know what the price is going to be, or they haven't said
It's
yet?
gonna be. I think each one. So there's a clean version. There's the damaged version, which I really like a lot, and then there's a double pack. And there's like 6 SKUs. I don't even remember what the other ones were, but I think they're each going to be like $350.
It's done. It's already done.
So the double pack might be like $750 or something like that. It comes with a diorama, light up diorama and stuff.
Just let me
I
know
don't
which one you're gonna get, because that's the one I'm gonna get. It's fucking awesome. That Michelle.
I got to
Pfeiffer
decide
open-
whether I want to get the 2-pack or not. That might be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you don't get
two-pack?
It might be
back, which
overkill.
one are you leaning towards?
Probably the damaged the battle damage one. It
Well,
looks
yeah,
incredible.
I'm leaning towards the clean one. So if there's a discount by buying them together,
Okay,
maybe,
all right.
we can split it.
Yeah. All right. We'll see.
Exactly.
Definitely. Speaking of Catwoman, I don't know if you mind if I haven't opened
for it.
this one yet either, so I'm gonna.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
Oh shit,
nice.
join me.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, go for it. Snap that open, dude.
Oh
I want to see the sculpt they did on her, man.
Yeah, it's not great. It's okay, and the hair this is old, like kind of doll hair, stuff. It's not the rooted things that they're doing now, but I think it looks nice enough. I mean, I think it's a better sculpt than the old one. It's kind of a reissue.
I thought she was. I don't know about anybody else, but I thought she was a great Catwoman.
I loved her. Yeah, she
Yeah, she
Oh,
wasn't
dude.
bad.
Yeah, I thought she did a great job as Catwoman. Break that
Guys, I'm
thing
gonna
open,
go,
John.
I'm
I
gonna
wanna
go eat
see-
some
I wanna-
dinner.
All right, dude. Have a great night,
right.
man.
I'll
Later,
tune
guys.
back in a bit, probably, but yeah, have a good
For
night,
sure.
guys.
Yep.
Yeah,
See you, man.
break that thing open, John.
All
While
right,
we're
so-
talking.
So real quick, the how this sort of came to be is Eric had a bunch of hot toys. Ryan and I have never had a hot toy before.
Nope.
But we decided to all grab the 1989 Hot Toys Batman, and sort of like do it like all together, all at the same time. We did. Ryan has his. Eric has his. Now I have mine. That's where the Bat Bros moniker came from.
Yep.
And now, big moment for me. The first time I'm ever opening my own hot toy.
Hell yeah.
Here we go.
Go for
Well,
it.
and,
Go,
and it's
baby,
rare
let's
for you
go.
to open up toys in general. So
exactly. True.
Yeah.
Exactly.
that's kind of a milestone in and of itself.
Exactly.
Oh, baby.
Trevor, do you have like any of the like Batmobiles or
Whoa.
like vehicles from DC or any of that stuff?
From Jazz Inc., I've got the 66 Batmobile 6 scale, and
Nice.
the 22 Batmobile 6 scale, and the Hot Toys Tumbler. The only one I don't have is the 89, and I'm on the wait list for Jazz Inc., so we'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not.
Man, the only one, and I was so close to pulling that trigger. I almost got the DeLorean, dude. I should have bought it. The
Yeah,
Back to the Future
That was what, like
DeLorean.
800?
When I was looking at it,
87?
it was like 1200.
Yeah,
Damn.
it had some
Yeah.
issues, so you may have dodged a bullet, but not everybody had the issues, so.
Yeah, but oh man, was that such an iconic freaking car? I just
Is the
I don't want
Jazz-
to. Go ahead.
Is the Jazz Inc. 89 Batmobile supposed to be better than the Hot Toys one?
It's more accurate in terms of scale. It's the right scale, and it's the lights. It's got it has like smoke and sounds. All that crap I could do without. So I may just get the Hot Toy one. But
Is there
when
a
you see the
price difference?
comparison,
The
oh yeah,
lights are
big
the
time.
best part.
Yeah, the Hot
which
Toys
Amber's
one is
correct,
like
Amber's correct.
what was that, 780?
720.
Okay, 720, and then the Jazz Inc. is almost $1,500.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, do you find that the Jazz Inc. stuff is a little better than the Hot Toys stuff, or is that just opinion at this point?
Vehicle wise, like he's said that he may be doing the Tumbler, but he's said in the past that the Tumbler that they did was actually really good. The Hot Toys one, like scale wise, it was correct and stuff. He always adds like, you know, like all the lights inside the cockpit are like accurate and stuff. So there's a lot of accuracy there for people who are, and people in 1/6, man, they get into that stuff. They want like, you know, if the character's got a knife, they want it made of, you know, die cast metal, you know what I mean, or stainless steel, or you know what I mean. All this, it's crazy. Like it gets nuts. And you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts. It's Hot Toys, dude. What do you want, dude? It's Hot
Yeah,
Toys.
yeah. And
you're expecting the best.
I don't need to tempt you, John, or you guys either, but I picked up this from
dude.
Mars Toys.
Yeah,
And this is a damn good
nice.
figure,
Got it, Ryan?
man. I gotta say.
Oh yeah. There you
Speaking
go.
of the Let's Get
Can
Nuts,
you do that again, Trevor? Can you show that again?
Look
that,
at
He's
that,
got
dude.
he's got the
Dude.
glasses too. They're just I'm
jeez.
trying to find them in the, and this is a third party. Like this is
Yeah.
pretty
Holy
cheap.
crap.
Well, it was pretty cheap. I don't know if it is anymore. But
that Keaton head on the Batman Returns one is so freaking good.
the Keaton, that's the reason I'm leaning towards that too, because that Keaton head is amazing.
Now, Curtis, when you put that up, I was like, son of a bitch. I might have to get in on that one too.
You're gonna get both.
This
Yeah.
is all your fault, man.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to
All
stay
your
to
fault.
one.
I mean, this is all Eric's
Ryan will
fault.
have no
Yeah.
choice in the
This is all
matter.
Eric's
It'll
fault.
just be.
All
I'll,
Eric's
I'll,
fault.
I'll take the blame, man.
Now we have to get it. Thanks.
Hey, trust me, there ain't no bad purchase on a Hot Toys, man. If you're getting Hot Toys, you're getting something freaking awesome. I mean, okay, most of them. You could get some bad ones, but that's if you collect everything like
Wow,
Trevor.
that's pretty good. That's cool.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
Look at that.
Jesus.
Beautiful. This is one with the moving eyes, right?
Yes. So I opened this already, and I'm already getting that giddy feeling for Jonathan watching him.
Yeah.
The smell, dude.
Yeah.
Sniff it.
I did.
You got to do the lip test. Put it up to your lips like Curtis. Yeah, according to Curtis, it's the thing.
I'm gonna pour a bowl of sugar on it and lick it off. This thing is
Yeah, man,
insane.
it's
First of all, it's so big. Like it's so big.
That's what she said.
Hey-o.
I mean, you
Ew.
have more nerve endings in your lips than you do in your fingers. So if you really want to feel the details, you got to put your lips on it, man.
Let's sit down now. Figure out what's going on here. Okay, wow. So have mostly opened my first ever Hot Toy, and it's weird. It's weird
In a good
because
way?
it's so big. If I do anything wrong, Hot Toys experts tell me. So this is the 89 Keaton Batman. He's got a seamless body. Done better than Mezco did.
Oh, yeah.
But I will say, a big complaint with the Mezco 89 Batman was that the texture on the suit was very bumpy, and I had remembered it being much smoother. This one has the same type of thing, but toned down a bit. You know what I mean? So I guess that is
Yeah,
accurate.
the 89 had the bumpy, kind of spongy suit.
Yeah, I guess it did.
That's why I like the returns better. But that is how it looked in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very movie accurate for sure.
I'm starting to see more of the posts about the Mezco 89. A lot of the suits are starting to
Oh,
break.
they're starting to rip. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Told you, don't be doing those dynamic poses, man. That rubber's not meant to be stretched out like that for a long period of time.
How about with this suit? How do you feel moving?
I have them in a static pose. I don't really. I mean, with that seamless body suit and that rubberized material, I mean, especially the cost of the Hot Toys, I'd rather have them in a general, static pose. Like I have mine. He's in a static pose, but he's holding the what's it that his freaking gun, the one that shoots
The grapple gun?
The grapple gun, yeah. He's got that in his hand.
Right,
But
so
he's
now switch my hand.
standing on the diorama, which is the the whole gargoyle scene. It's the top of the church that they're in the final battle scene.
You got a $4.99 super chat from Rob Zamora. What you guys need to do is be friends with Sideshow employee. It helps ease the pain on your bank account. Just saying.
That's what I'm talking about, Rob. We should be getting together soon.
Oh, is that how Rob? Because Rob was at the Sideshow offices like
Yep.
last week or something like that.
Yes,
Is that?
sir.
I guess that's how that came to be.
Yep. Don't forget who brought home your Emil Wickman custom, Rob, from Legion's House. What do you think, John?
It's pretty crazy. He moves pretty well. Now the cape, the wire on the cape, not super stiff.
Not super stiff, no.
Yeah.
And really, the only thing that they have in there that's set, if you see on the accessory set that has all the accessories, there's 2 long poles
Uh-huh.
or bars. You see them? They look like
These right here,
stabs.
right?
Yeah. Those slide into each end of the thing, so you can do the full
Oh,
extension of the thing, like where he flares out his whole cape thing. It slides in there somehow or whatever. But
have you ever
somewhere
done it?
that's- No, I haven't. I'm just letting you know what that's all about or what those are for, so you're not like putting them in his hands like they're bat bars or something.
Bad bars.
Does it have instructions?
I think it has instructions in there. And he's even got that thing. You see the big accessory right by the 2 extra face sculpt things. It's
Yeah.
got that whole thing where he shoots that
Wow.
double-sided like grappling gun when he makes the escape from the museum. That's
There you go.
that's the thing he put on his wrist when he puts it in Joker's face and it flares out and it shoots the things across and he grabs Vale.
Where does he get those wonderful?
Yeah.
Where does he get
Where
those
does he get
wonderful
those
toys?
wonderful toys?
The thing I'm doing. I'm like terrified of breaking something like live on camera.
Yeah.
My earth never hot till I break it the fucking hand.
I'm like freaking curling my toes right now, like hoping you don't. Like, oh God, don't break anything on our live.
That can't be how it goes. Does this come off? Playing that game of does this come off?
If you're gonna slide that thing on, take his fist off
Yeah.
first, or take his hand off first, and then slide it on.
Trevor, did you get the Catwoman open yet? Oh,
Yeah. And big in that one, dude. I want to see that one. Oh yeah, dude, that's sexy.
Beautiful.
Sexy,
Oh.
bro. That's nice, dude. That bodysuit is freaking awesome looking. Oh, I like how she's got those fucking bladed spiked heels. Those are so badass. That's a good one, bro.
Ooh.
Amber, you can ask questions. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, did that move? Oh no, it doesn't move.
You're muted, dude.
This is where the doll hair comes into play. Like, I think this looks fine. Like, I had a
No,
Gamora.
I think it looks great, man. I think
Yeah, I mean, this isn't wool hair like they do on the rooted sculpts or anything like that, but it looks fine for straight hair.
Yeah,
It looks
yeah.
great. I mean,
I
I
think
think it looks
it looks
really
awesome.
good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Very
you look
cool.
really look close at it, the scalp, it's not exactly like rooted hair. It's not quite
Right,
as
right.
nice, but it's fine, man. I'm happy with this. This is good.
Yeah. Who was that?
You guys-
through? Who did that one? Was that Sideshow or is that
Hot Toys.
Hot Toys did that one? Right.
Yeah, I got the bike too, the tumbler. Not
Oh,
the tumbler.
nice.
What you call it?
The Bat Cycle, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna probably have her on it, although that pose could be detrimental.
Did
to this
they have they
outfit.
done a Bane yet? Have they done?
Yeah. Bane's coming out. I got Bane
Ooh,
coming pretty
Nice.
soon, hopefully.
That should be super dope.
Yeah, so they did Bane a long time ago, and the body just wasn't quite big enough, and they knocked it out of the park. This version that's coming out is incredible.
Hell yeah. I bet you that's gonna be dope.
You got Amber over here oohing and on, then I have a feeling I'm in trouble because she's gonna enable me to buy some more shit.
My daughter. Oh, that was such a beautiful figure.
Yeah.
Catwoman is readily available. You can find her everywhere.
Nice.
You hear that, Rye? Readily available.
You hear that, Ron?
You heard that right.
I'm deaf in my one ear. It happens.
Extra
Yes.
wrist pegs if you happen to
Got a
lose one or
huge
whatnot.
diorama piece with it too. Which is
Damn.
nuts.
How do I change the face out?
I think I think you just pull the face plate off. It's either magnetized. I think it's magnetized. I don't know. I don't think you have to move the skull. I think
Magnetized,
yeah, it
just,
should just be.
kind of
should just-
like get your thumb underneath the
The
chin a little
chin,
bit and
yeah.
just pop it out because it goes underneath the mask, underneath the nose piece a little bit. So, and once you do it once, you understand how to do it. You're not going to hurt anything.
Sorry.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do.
Wow, this
Well-
space is enormous.
While you were opening that, I just completed my hair transplant.
Nice.
Did it work?
Yeah, it looks pretty fucking good.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Just put the hair on the like the I don't know, grunting face or whatever.
Yeah.
The
So did you just trim out the inside of the hair?
I trimmed out the inside of the hair and then cut off like the back part of the head. So had to make it similar to the other one.
He's
So,
a real customizer, Trevor.
yeah.
Well,
I-
yeah, no, but I mean, I was hoping to get use the hair and keep everything else kind of,
Yeah, no, you gotta
minty,
you gotta
and then
modify that.
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to use 2 versions. That's okay. I can use the parts for something else I got in mind. So
Bye, guys.
Later.
Bye.
Amber.
Later, Amber.
bye, Amber.
See you, friends.
She's off to buy
Nice.
Catwoman.
It's a weird experience opening a hot toy though. Like it's awesome. Like the thing is crazy. Like it's a centerpiece, right?
Yep.
Oh, his eyes are weird.
Yeah.
He's got
So
the-
the
he's got the
purrs,
roll-
you got to go inside, and the one thing I don't like about it anymore is they used to give you a tool that did them in parallel, or they actually used to be in parallel. They used to be attached, so that if you moved them
Yeah.
around, they would kind of stay in position. Now they're individual,
Yeah.
and you can, look at it. You got to look at it under a microscope to make sure that they're right. Otherwise, you put it on the shelf and you're like, what's going on with him? He looks weird.
So here's a
Yeah.
question.
You know that, right, Jonathan? You can actually make his eyes move back and forth and stuff.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you can do
yeah,
it, but I don't
yeah.
know how to do it. I swapped the face out though.
Take the head off the figure.
Yeah, just pop the head off the figure.
Really?
Don't worry, you won't break anything. Just grab him by the neck
Yeah,
piece and
just
like the
squeeze it.
cowl, and
The whole thing?
yeah, just pull his head off.
I'm terrified of breaking this thing.
So up inside the head, you should see it should be hollow. If you hold it up, let me see. Inside. Yeah, you can get in there. There should be you should feel 2 little stubs.
Yeah, and you just
And that's
roll
gonna
him with your
move
fingers.
the
and
eyes
you'll
around.
See his eyes roll around.
Oh shit!
Right?
Whoa.
Oh, that's weird.
Isn't that cool?
Oh my god, that's fucking weird.
How cool is that, right?
Can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah, you you
looking
make
that
him
way?
look in different directions and shit.
Oh, that's creepy. They look like eyeballs.
I love it,
You can
dude.
make him cross-eyed if you want to.
Yeah, you can make him do cross-eyed eyes.
They look
too.
all crazy. Does this help? I don't know if this helps actually.
No, it looks good.
Oh my god.
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
Yeah, so I guess I'm probably being a little bit too crazy of just not wanting to break it.
No,
Yeah, no, that's normal.
it's Hot Toys, bro. It's your first Hot
Yeah.
Toys. Yeah.
Because the shit can break. There is stuff that can break. So you don't want.
The thing I fear messing with the most is the accessories, because there's so many different accessories and a lot of them have little parts on them. That's the only thing. The figures, I screw with the figures all the time.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't even
worry
know
about-
how much I'm going to use these. Look at this little.
Yeah, it's got tons of shit, dude. They all come with tons of shit. So yeah, it's very hard to choose which one you'll pose them with or whatever.
Hands. Batarang.
Yeah, that's what I have in his hand. Is that thing?
Ooh, it folds. Why does it fold?
Yeah, because I think there's a way to clip it on his belt or something. There's
Oh, okay.
some type of.
And then a shoe. There's a
Vicky
shoe.
Vale.
The Vicky Vale shoe.
Vicky Vale's shoe when she's in the church and it falls off.
That's wild.
Yep.
You know, another one. When I thought about just getting one hot toy, I would thought, "What's up, fan?"
Bye, Van.
Oh, Van. I'm just saying. Is Joe Lana 2 days? It's 2 days, right? Or is it 1 day?
I thought it was 2 days.
I think
Okay,
it's 2.
it's 2 days.
Mhm.
2 days. Anybody wants to grab an extra of that translucent Action Force Crimson Guard or whatever it's called figure, I would be grateful and ready to pay you for it.
I would also.
PayPal ready.
PayPal ready. Venmo
Yeah.
ready.
I need that Spiro Toys, the Faker lion.
The
there.
Fakered
Yeah.
exclusive thing. That thing looks awesome.
Is that going to be a Toy Lana or next year's Joe Lana? Because
I think that's there now, isn't it? Or
I thought it was
something
there now,
else?
but I saw somebody post that it was a 2025. I honestly don't know.
that's why I was confused about it.
Oh,
So here's a question, and again, maybe this is just me still being new to like moving around a hot toy,
mhm.
especially around the hip. Like, there's definitely some detents in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But especially because of the suit that's on the outside and stuff, they made a Batmobile. Like, how well would you expect a hot toy like this to be able to move around into like a sitting position? I wouldn't
not
wanna do
very.
it.
It's not very well, and in fact, Jazz Inc., the aforementioned Jazz Inc., is making. Weirdly enough, they're making a sitting Batman figure for both the Hot Toys Batmobile and their Batmobile. That basically is you get it in a sitting position. It's a little. I don't know what the difference is in terms of like the body, what it's made up of or anything like that. But he's literally, sitting in kind of a driving position, and it's easy to get in and get out. So
Yeah.
So for people who don't want to like damage anything or have their, figure sitting in there like all the time, bending the material and stuff like that, it's automatic. It's made for that. So
Yeah, I would if I had a Batmobile to go with this Batman, I would definitely have him standing outside of the car. I would not have him in the car
Okay.
because I would.
yeah,
not
it looks
want, I would-
cool in the car, but like
Yeah,
it's
I think it's way. I think it's way better standing next to the car.
Yeah.
My personal opinion.
I mean, why would you buy a hot toy and then shove 80% of it inside a vehicle?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Just the flex.
yeah.
Just the fucking flex. So does this Batman symbol light up?
Yeah.
no,
yeah.
nothing like.
Oh,
it
no, that one doesn't. No, right? No.
They've been using that stand for like 15
okay.
years now, and it used
Yeah.
to those front little lights used to light up.
Yeah, the Joker one
and
does.
now they just took that feature off of it. And
Oh,
now
that's
just use the
bullshit.
stand.
Yeah, the Joker one I
Yeah.
have. The things light up. They're like little
Yeah, older
spotlights on
ones
them.
do. Like the original DX Joker
Mhm.
and Batman had those, and they did light up. But yeah,
Yeah.
they stopped doing that.
Anytime I have to force something, it gives me pause. I'm not fucking doing that. No. But then this goes right up his crotch, right?
Yeah. Glad you're happy, bro.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's pretty awesome. It's just that I don't know totally what to do with them yet. You know what I mean? Like, it's an art piece that you like have so people can see it and you look at it, right?
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, put it up in the collection, you'll see what a standout piece it is. I mean, it just draws your eyes right to it. It's so because they're so big and it's like so iconic. You're just like, holy shit, look at that. Yeah, I love it, dude.
I
Wave nervously.
I shared a photo down there at the bottom of that hair transplant.
It looks really good.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's what it looks like on the angry face.
Hell yeah. That looks
That looks
great,
good.
dude.
I like it.
I like how the stitches are coming out and they're like very visible. That's cool, man.
Nice.
Yeah, that is the one thing that I really wanted. That I think it's a fantastic release. Obviously, I love it, but I really wanted that to be replaceable, plug and play. That would have been nice.
So I'm laughing at Rob's comments. So there it is. 89 Hot Toys Batman. Jonathan Doneth Hedgehog now owns a Hot Toy. I'm officially a Hot Toys collector.
Congrats, man.
My only thanks, man. My only problem with the Hot Toys, and I don't understand why you would do this,
Price.
but when he's in the box, Like you can't even see him.
Mm.
So what's up with that?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, no. If you remove the sleeve, there is a window, so you can.
It's
have
not.
an
It's
There's-
not
there's
for
too much-
inbox
There's
collectors.
too much glare. So what's my next one? Nicholson Joker. Gotta be right.
Batman Returns.
For about $400. Hopefully, if you get
Good
one on a
luck getting
deal.
that one of those.
Yeah.
Damn.
Batman Returns out now. For
There
the
was a third-party Nicholson one that looked really good, but I even think that one's going for a lot of money because it was fairly limited. I'm
surprised a little bit about the cape, although it drapes nicely, and I guess basically it's there to like drape down.
Okay, here you go.
on Sideshow, they've got a really good Batgirl right now. The purple and gold one. It's
that's from Arkham. Yeah. So the cape. This is the one downfall of the Hot Toys Batman figures and often a lot of the cape figures.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to want to go and get, if it's a wired cape, you're going to want to go and get a draped cape. And you can get it on 1/6 kit. Just look up Batman cape and you can get a really nice one for like, I think it's like $15, $18, and it sits beautifully, and it's all, you know, sort of got the pleats in it and everything. It looks really, really good. Yeah. Cause the wired capes, you can never get them to sit right. So that it looks like he's standing there. You know, if you want the, you know, dramatic wave or whatever, then they're cool for that. But hey guys,
I put his eyes to the side and I looked down. He was fucking looking at me. That's it.
Yeah, I knew you would dig the eyeball feature, dude. That's so fun to play with.
That is wild.
You going with the damaged face? Is that the one you're?
I think I'm gonna change it out, but I'd like to put that one in because that was the one that looked the most different than what he came with.
Yeah, look at that.
And then I don't even know.
Does she have the cowl? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. The broken cowl. That's so cool.
Ah, yeah.
That's so cool.
Not a great pose, but
There you go.
Hell yeah, bro. Congratulations,
Hedgehog
bro.
owns a hot toy. Thanks, man. Thank you for enabling me.
Anytime, brother.
so I already have a broken hand peg on this one, so I'm not too happy about that. Not broke.
Boom, enabled.
Yeah,
Boom.
exactly.
Check this shit out.
Oh yeah, dude. That's who is that? Jazz Inc?
This is in art.
Oh, in art, yeah. Fucking
It's amazing.
so great, dude. The soft goods on that is just fucking fantastic.
Beautiful.
Dude.
Now, this is also where you can go down the road of getting like this is a nice coat. But it's like it's like a, I don't even know. It's not pleather, but it's like a, I don't know what it is, but somebody's doing a leather coat for it, which looks incredible. So I got in on that.
That's freaking awesome, dude.
So do you have to like condition the hair? Like, what do you like? Do you have to?
No. This is no. So this is the miss.
Little alpha
the
bar.
miss.
Sorry.
This is the miss. What's the word I'm looking? Not misnomer, but like this is the mistaken. You know what I'm saying? This is where people go wrong with rooted hair. Like you don't touch it.
Yeah.
It's product and it's very stiff. Like there's not a lot of play in here. The looser strands you have a little play in, but like if you don't touch it, if you don't mess with it, it's great. It's just going to stay like that.
Hair and makeup's already done the job for you.
Yeah, exactly. Don't play stylist. Don't do anything to it.
Caleb Collects asks if in-art Aragorn is the figure of the year so far.
For me, yeah, probably. Trying to think of what else has come out this year.
Do you also have was it in art that did the who's the wizard?
Gandalf. Yeah, I have Gandalf. Yep.
I
just
saw
showed
that one, and that
Gandalf's amazing.
So, fuck, man. That's
I think Aragorn might be a little. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Aragorn or Gandalf's great. They just showed Legolas.
Oh
Damn.
man, that's got to be
Good.
cool.
It looks really.
You ever want to see some shit? I think is this on your channel, Trevor? The
What's
was
that?
it the in art Joker?
Yeah. The
The
unboxing.
with the white
Yeah, yeah.
gloves.
Mm-hmm.
You got to watch it on Trevor's channel.
Because of the white gloves.
The white gloves and just the way you explain everything about it. It's like
Oh, okay.
it's on a different level.
It's a wild. That was a wild unboxing. It was a huge box, first of all, enormous, because it came with that jail, diorama and stuff like that, and basically two figures. It's really nice though. It's great. Yeah, I'll probably do another one of them. I just got the Batman from them, which is the 22 Batman, which looks incredible too. Here's the I can show you this.
You know what I'm really, really, really hoping for is they do, because then I would definitely get it, no doubt about it. If I'm gonna get the Catwoman, I would definitely. Oh, that's freaking sweet, dude! Look at that, dude!
Wow.
What a great head sculpt. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it looks amazing.
Hell yeah! Is if they ever get around to it, the Danny DeVito Penguin from Batman Returns, dude.
I think Jazz Inc. is going to do it. I mean, they're doing the Catwoman. They have the license, but I have no doubt that Hot Toys, now seeing that Jazz Inc. has the license and they're creating these things, if we don't see, it's October 17th that they're dropping their pre-order, I think we see just a teaser from Hot Toys, just messing around or whatever, a Catwoman and possibly a Penguin as well.
Dude, yeah.
From them before that, if not before that, soon after that, because they like to play that game. Like when a third party or something comes out with Jazz Inc. came out, and a couple other companies came out with a Vulture from Spider-Man, and not soon after that they showed theirs. They never came out with it, but they showed it just to make everybody hesitate. Oh, should I buy this one or wait for Hot Toys to come out?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they like to play that game.
Yeah, because I think that Penguin is almost just as iconic as the '89 Batman. It's like, or the Keaton Batman. I think that Joker.
I would get that for sure.
That Penguin is fucking just super.
I mean, I want the Penguin from the 22, man. Like I like the new Penguin. The Penguin show is fantastic. He's incredible.
Yeah.
I love it. I want everything. I want Catwoman. I don't know why we don't have a Zoe Kravitz Catwoman. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on with that movie in terms of like figures, because McFarlane's done them. A Catwoman anyway. I think they're the only ones who've done a Catwoman. Everybody else has done Batman, SHF, Mezco, but nobody's done Catwoman. It's really weird. And she was great, man. She was possibly my favorite Catwoman.
Yeah, she did a great job.
Oops.
There's no Hot Toys Halle Berry Catwoman.
No,
there is not.
No, and I don't think anybody cares either.
It's a shame. It's too bad. She was
Hey, you
super
guys! Any of you guys geeked out to see the new Joker movie coming out?
Hell yeah.
October
I'm
8th
all over
or
that.
October 4th. Freaking
Yep.
I'm super pumped on that, man.
I'm a little hesitant about it, but I really want to see it. I'm one of those. I kind of wish they just stopped at one and just let it be. But I loved it, so like, I want to see it. You know what I mean?
I just hope
No
it's
interest in
I
the
just,
Lady Gaga fucking musical Joker.
I
Yeah,
just hope
no.
it's as dark as the first one. Really?
It's an endless parade.
Yeah. No, I'm saying with Curtis, he's not into it.
Nah, man, not a fucking musical with Lady Gaga. Get that shit out of here.
See, the fact
It's
that
not
Lady
supposed
Gaga
to
was
be a
in it
musical, though.
made me kind of more interested in it, because she's actually
Gaga's
a good
actually
actress.
She's a good actress.
really good actress, man.
Yeah,
Did
she's
you
a very
ever
good
did you ever
actress.
see American Horror Story Hotel?
Yes.
When she plays the
Yeah.
vampire? Holy shit, dude. She freaking killed it, bro. She killed it. So yeah. And I don't know. I see her as a freaking, I don't know. She looks like a psychopath, man. So I think she could freaking
It's gonna be
pull off
interesting.
that role. I think her and Joaquin together, I think they can freaking really do some fucking damage.
When they
I just
announced
hope
a second Joker movie, it felt weird because like the first one felt like it's, it ends ambiguously, but it's like it's supposed to, like, I think it felt like this is what it was supposed to be. Doing a second one to me is a big risk. If they pull it off, it'll be a heck of an achievement.
Yeah.
And then people are going to want a third one, and then where do you go? Like it's just like, it was a great movie. I would have just liked to see it be just a one-off.
Yeah,
alternate
I agree with that.
story.
I agree with
But
that.
I hope if they're doing it and it's the same director writing it and everything, I just hope that this musical angle doesn't, take it too
I hope it doesn't become the whole
far out.
movie. Yeah.
It's gonna be a fucking joke.
The High School Musical
Wow.
joke.
Exactly.
Right,
Dave.
right, Dave. Right.
All the pricey Jokers I have, and this still
man.
for it's
Nice.
probably the best one I own, man. This is an incredible figure, man. It was
That's
like less than $200, and it is. They nailed this, man. This figure is incredible. Really.
except for they didn't get his mustache under the makeup.
Oh no, they did. Oh, it's
did they?
there. Oh yeah, it's there.
I can see-
It's hard to see,
That's awesome.
but it is there for sure. Yep, it's
He
there. Yep.
wouldn't fucking shave his mustache for the show.
That's incredible.
That's a dick move.
It's his thing, man. I'm sure you didn't get paid a lot to be on Batman
Oh, probably not.
66.
No, but man, Batman and Robin were pulling down that ass for sure.
Yeah. Mhm.
Last chance, guys. If you want to win the
Well, here since we're all flexing here.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, there he is. I remember you.
Yeah.
That was great, man. That was
This
a good
is
figure.
this is a,
man.
this is a great one, dude. Freaking.
I love that figure. It just didn't fit. I didn't have anything to go with it. You know what I mean? I have,
Yeah.
very specific Batman stuff, but man, I love that figure.
Yeah, the head sculpt on this is freaking amazing, dude.
Is that third
So
party
good.
or is that?
That sideshow.
This is Sideshow, and then this is
Kind of their
Hot Toys one.
comic take.
Yeah.
on
Oh,
Joker.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, these
Do
are
they have a Joker, Jax with the makeup running and shit?
no,
No.
they don't have that one. Yeah,
That'd
it's
be cool.
it's just this one head sculpt with him, and then a ton of accessories that they have with them. But yeah, it's freaking two amazing Joker pieces right here, man.
That's awesome.
what would you think the chances would be of them doing another run of the Nicholson?
Something's going on with Nicholson. Like, there's a third party. Well, they're a small 1/6 company, like kind of like those third party soft goods figures like Mezco size that did an official Jack Nicholson Joker, licensed and everything. So I'm thinking, like, how the hell did they do that? And Hot Toys, for some reason or another, can't get the rights to do his. His likeness. I don't know. I don't even know if that's the thing. I'm not even sure if that's what it is, but
Could be maybe.
I would say it's fairly slim. But now with the anniversary stuff coming out, if they're going to do it, like, this is the 85th anniversary of Batman. There's that figure.
Yeah,
I love this.
Nice.
Thing, man.
That's
yeah,
great.
it
Such a
figures
great
so-
sculpt.
such a great sculpt, dude. I had to have it when I saw it. I was like, oh my god.
Those soft goods are great too.
Take my
Yep.
money, Trevor. That's all I knew.
Yep.
Take my money, dude.
My figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I if they're gonna do it, they should do it now.
Yeah, I mean, they just did the re-release of the '89 Batman, so I would
Mhm.
think they would do the Joker again. That would be awesome.
Though I would almost hold out for InArt to do it, but then again, it may be a licensing thing that they can't get. I'm not sure. Don't know.
Mhm.
This is another good one that I have, LeBron. If I can find it here, I just passed it.
What
Trevor,
about the
my-
Arnold
Trevor, my
Schwarzenegger
pusher.
mysteries?
Taking a lot of goddamn. There it is. So this is the Samurai. You ever see this cartoon,
Ooh,
the
that's
Samurai
pretty cool.
Joker?
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
There's like a Samurai Batman and a Samurai Joker.
That's cool looking, man.
Yeah, it's
That's
nice.
really cool looking.
I didn't like the movie, but the
The movie
yeah.
wasn't great. Yeah.
characters that came out of it were pretty cool looking.
Yeah. The figures that came out of it were great.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Is that your cockpit next to it? Do you have the cockpit?
Yeah.
Clip that.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Is that your? Yeah.
Is that your cockpit?
That's awesome, dude. That looks so good.
Dude, that's
That looks so
ridiculous.
good, dude.
So these are all. This is a custom sculpt. This is a custom
Yeah,
sculpt.
yeah, you
This
can
is a
tell.
custom sculpt. The Luke is not great. Nobody's still to this day. Except I have one really good Empire Luke that I think is 90% there, but nobody's nailed Luke. I think the best one is the Hermit Luke from it's not TFA. It was the Force, not the Force Awakens. What's the next one? Jesus,
Last Jedi.
Last Jedi. It's good, but he's old. It's old Luke. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They do
yeah.
old people really well. So yeah. So this is the Jazz Inc.
That Chewbacca is amazing.
Yeah.
Where'd that go? Well, the new one looks even better. There's some issues with this Chewbacca, but the new one looks incredible.
Holy crap, that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
So they can only do the
toy
cockpit.
scale, bro.
Damn.
That's a freaking full.
You need your own room
bro.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if the rest of the ship was attached to it.
Yeah.
That looks
Bigger
so
than his
fucking
house.
good, bro.
Somebody tried to do like a 1.6 Millennium Falcon. It's the size of your garage, man.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
it's a car. It's like two sides of your garage, not your whole garage.
Mini Cooper.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah,
That is
bigger than a
awesome.
Mini Cooper.
Do you have that cockpit set up like as part of the
Yes,
display?
that's right there. It's right
Yeah.
there.
Nice.
So I don't have anybody in it because it's the same thing as like letting. It's not as bad as like a Batmobile or something like that, but it's kind of the same as like you don't want to crease, too much. So Chewie'd be fine. Han'd probably be fine too. I should probably put them in there, get them off the shelf, and like free up some space. But I don't know. Then you want to turn it on all the time, and I don't have it like set up so like when you can set stuff like that up, like to have it like remote controlled, so when you turn on your lights, but then you don't want the lights burning out. It's just a whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So I don't know.
What's like
Nobody-
how it keeps
again, I turn it on when somebody comes down here, and I probably would never turn it on otherwise. I have like the Tantive 4 hallway up here with Vader. And 2 stormtroopers that lights up, but I never light that up.
It's got to be like an actual hallway.
Bill
It's
Bill
big.
says Hot Toys had a 1.6 Falcon on display at an event a while back.
They did, yeah. They had that, and they had like troopers underneath it. It was nuts, man. It was
Oh, I
so
can't
cool.
imagine,
So
dude.
cool.
A 1/6 scale Falcon, dude.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That would be
That is
insane.
that is insane.
You can't see it up here.
We're
Probably
getting close,
not.
Wilbur.
It's just above.
You got to take a second mortgage out on your house just to afford that fucking thing.
Dude, yeah. Dude, seriously.
Again,
I think
imagine-
I think the closest thing I've ever seen to something closest to a 1/6 scale Falcon is I went to Legoland once, and they had a Millennium Falcon that they did in Lego. It was freaking massive, dude.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was so good too. Oh yeah, the land speeder.
Speeder,
That's
yeah.
cool. Now that doesn't seem like it's too bad to like, as far as a display piece. I mean, it doesn't.
No,
take
that's
that much.
that's
room.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
the
this isn't a big
Tauntaun.
shelf.
Dude, that's great.
Yeah.
Tauntaun is crazy.
Yeah, that's like a grail piece for a lot of Star Wars collectors.
So does it have like real fur?
that Luke and Tauntaun?
No,
That's
this is
sculpted, right?
sculpted, but there was a guy who recently did them who actually did fur on them, and they were not expensive. And I really thought about getting them, and I'm like, I just didn't have the space. I don't know how they were going to last. This is all sculpted, so you can swap out the heads, so it could be Han's or Luke's Tauntaun. Yeah, so I didn't get it. I probably should have, but I didn't.
Dude, screw Greg's collection. I'm going to Trevor's house.
Yeah, man, come on over.
I definitely want to see. I definitely want to see this room of
Nate's
yours one of
coming to
these
visit.
days. dude.
Oh Jesus! Hold on a second. That's amazing.
What's the matter?
Bill just sent us a quick look at this fucking thing.
Oh yeah, there you go.
God,
Shit.
dude. Oh my god.
Holy crap!
Dude.
Where's my
And I'm not sure that cockpit's to scale. I don't know. Did they have figures in the cockpit? They must have.
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe they
Look
do.
at that.
Look at
That's
that, dude.
insane.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, because they're mhm.
Look at those 1/6 TIE fighters in the back too.
Mhm.
Holy crap, dude.
That is nuts.
That's a shit.
You wonder
ton.
where that is right now. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's probably in
who's,
Howard Chan's fucking mansion somewhere.
Yeah, like I said, I need to win the lotto because that's going to be like the centerpiece of like my pool room right there is like that thing.
Yeah,
Fucking dude.
got to.
That is your pool room.
Yeah, exactly. You
That's
the pool. will
You take
wrap
the top
around
off, and the pool is in the Falcon. You just,
Yeah,
it's like a hot tub.
Damn! Shout out to Bill for sending that over. Holy crap!
That's
freaking
crazy.
Awesome. Yeah,
That's
that is
awesome.
awesome. Yeah, that's when you just go. I'm not
that's
even
the
a
one.
collector.
Damn.
So not worthy. That looks
That's when you
so
go,
fucking great.
Congratulations, Hedgehog, on your first. Here's the goal. Here's what you need to get to.
how it started.
Yeah.
and how it's going.
Right.
Do you even collect, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold my beer.
I now live in a studio apartment with my
Do you even
Millennium
hot
Falcon.
toys? Right, exactly. And that's
Fucking
it. Because
awesome,
your wife
man.
has left you.
Holy guacamole! That's
I think that'd be worth a divorce right there, bro. that'd be worth it, bro. Damn, that's freaking amazing, dude. I'd never seen anything like that.
Wife got the kids, but I got the Falcon.
Exactly.
That's right.
You did all right, bro. You did all right.
comments during tonight's SDM
And my dog,
the
Chewy.
or the trade of a divorce for a Millennium Falcon do not represent the views of all hedgehogs on this live.
Oh man.
That's I would love to see that in person. Just see it.
Yeah. Like, where did they have that? What show did they have that at, man? That's
This was,
amazing.
I think it says. Hold on a
It
second.
looks like it was the Star Wars convention. Don't they have one of those yearly?
Oh man.
Premiere this week at Anacom. Anacom and Games Hong Kong, the biggest
Oh,
pop
that was-
culture event. In
It was a
Hong
while
Kong.
ago.
Yeah. That's pretty
Really
crazy.
curious
Look
as
at
to
all
where
those
that is
fucking
now.
stormtroopers too. That's insane. That's so
Mhm.
cool. Just full on army build, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Our army build hot toys.
It's like that's
I know-
like
I
that's
know
like
people who
30
do.
grand.
That's
of-
fucking crazy.
That Han's crazy.
That's a good way to go broke.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yep.
army
Like
build
30
hot
grand
toys.
worth of fucking stormtroopers, dude. That's fucking insane. Oh man.
That's
So
pretty
good.
cool.
Yep, these hot toys will send you down a rabbit hole for sure, man.
Wow.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's wild shit.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
So you got to start thinking about the next one, John and Ryan. You got to start thinking about your next ones.
Well, that was the problem, is because with the little I did the payment plan with it, I barely noticed it. It was
Yeah,
just
yeah. Like I said, the payment
look.
plan's nothing. It's like, well, like 52 bucks. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
it was
dude, if
wild.
you can't do 52 bucks, come on. It's
Yeah.
like fucking
A few cups of coffee, right? It's a cup of
Exactly.
breakfast.
yeah,
And there's like months and months with no payment. Like,
yeah.
I want to go back. I'm like, did they really take enough money?
Ryan,
Yeah.
you getting the Batman Returns?
Oh,
Dude, I don't know. Amber's not here, so I can tell you no. But when she comes back, it might change. I don't know. I don't know.
did you
Is that-
see that T800?
No.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
bring it up.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
very nice.
It's
I don't know. I like it.
Nuts.
Yeah, it's freaking nuts. But it's just the battle damaged version of them, right? It doesn't come with the clean
No.
fix, right?
But it's different versions of the battle damage. Like it's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
battle damaged, and then the really battle damaged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm saying it doesn't come with
yeah.
the clean version of it.
No.
That's the only thing I don't like
That's
about
not
it. That it doesn't have like the clean version. Because I would have, if it had the clean
old,
the
right?
clean face and it had the minigun with him, I think I would have bought it.
But it does
There you
have the
go, John.
thumbs up.
You got it?
Yeah,
know.
it does have
Yep.
the thumbs up.
Yeah, the thumbs up you can have sticking out of the lava or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the coat is actual leather this time, because that was a
Yeah.
problem with the original version of this.
Mm.
It's a whole new sculpt. The original had pleather, and it's everybody's just flaking at this point. So yeah, this is battle damage. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Like this
yeah,
is all
yeah.
battle damage, but
It's
you know
fucking
they're going to come out with the regular version and then the endoskeleton.
Yeah. This is fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's incredible looking, and the fact that this base lights up and gives you that glow underneath it is
The
just
red.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sculpts are great. It's got movable eyes. Just even that look at the knee. Like
Yeah.
that's so good.
So good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at that sculpt, man. That if you look at the old one compared to this, it's night and day.
I was just looking at the old one. It is night and
Yeah.
day.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
That's such a fucking good sculpt, man.
Plus, you get the one movable eyeball on this one and the two movable eyeballs on this one.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Hot Toys,
There
though,
you go.
you gotta really pick and choose what you're gonna go after.
What about that new Doctor Doom? That looks cool.
Or not.
Or just get it all. Yeah.
Or
It's,
go with me on this one. You could just say fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's like, we'll get a new kitchen next year.
Yeah. What is this going for? Is it 380, 400?
350.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not for everything you're getting. 2 head sculpts with movable eyes, light up features, leather coat. I mean, the fact that, most average now at this point Hot Toys are like 270, 280.
Yeah.
The fact that this is like $70 more for another
Yeah.
head sculpt,
Aside from
license,
if
likeness.
I wanted to get a while back, when I first started getting Hot Toys, of course I was looking at iconic characters, and of course Schwarzenegger's Terminator was one of the top of my list. Outside of getting the full endoskeleton T800, the only one I wanted, which I've never seen, and I don't know if they make it, I wanted the Tech Noir version where he goes into the nightclub to assassinate her. I wanted that version. That's the one I wanted, and I don't think they make one. Am I correct?
Not as far as I know, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Not a connoisseur of the
is
Terminator figs, but
yeah,
no, I don't think so.
That's the one that I always thought he looked the most menacing in, is when he comes to assassinate her at the club. I always thought that outfit, that suit, the outfit that he's wearing, I just love that one. But,
Have you guys watched the
man.
cartoon? Here's the Catwoman.
Yeah, the cartoon was freaking very cool. I thought it was very well done. Yeah, that looks so good. Now you said that's like the clean one, and so if you have
this is the damaged one.
Oh, okay.
That's the damaged one.
Playful will always be my Catwoman.
His, I got to go to Facebook. Hang on, because I don't know why he doesn't put better pictures up on his.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why you don't get the. See, because the one that shows the little picture of the 3 head sculpts, I want one of those head sculpts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's going to be on the. So here you go. Here's the clean version, and then that's the damaged version. But there are other sculpts. Let me just go to
whatever sculpts have one of those 3 versions of the ones that he has on the little pegs where he's showing those.
This I love this. I love this.
Clean, bro. That is clean.
This may push me over to get the 2-pack because I love this. I love this whole.
Okay,
look,
so
man.
the 2-pack
so
will come
good.
with multiple head sculpts, then, right? A clean.
I believe
version
you're going to
and a
get
damaged.
multiple head sculpts in the two in the.
So what's in the 2-pack?
So here you go. He's already creating the body for this.
Oh, dude, don't.
Which is
go
disturbing
there.
as hell to see naked. Honestly,
It is very
And,
disturbing.
it's very off-putting.
Yeah.
Let me go back to this. So this is
I might have, dude. Yeah, the one on the left is freaking amazing, dude.
this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I don't know if that's going to come clean because this is the damaged version. You can see because it's got the opening, so they're going to root this. So that's either I think the one we're seeing is the one on the right. No, that's this one. This is it right here. There you go.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
That's a freaking.
Oh, so
There
is
you go.
the 2-pack just a damaged and undamaged bodies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
With multiple
and
heads.
the base that she stands on.
Yeah, so the base, again, he's only showing this on Facebook. I don't know why. It's
But I
the,
think
it's the
they're
hell.
only
It's the
selling-
hell here,
Yeah,
and it
the
lights
hell's
up
here,
like this. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
the
dude.
base
Yeah, the window
only
window
comes with the
scene.
2-pack though.
Oh, then I'm getting the 2-pack for sure. Base, dude.
I don't know because there's 6 SKUs, and for the life of me, I can't remember what the other ones were. There's the clean one by itself. There's the damaged one by itself. There's the 2-pack that comes with the dial. I don't think you can get the dial separately, but you may be able to get the individual ones with the dial. I don't remember.
Eric, what about a display with the deluxe gargoyle base or whatever? next to this.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
dude. Absolutely.
Yeah, how great
Absolutely.
would
Well,
that
the
look,
Batman Returns comes with like a gargoyle kind of thing that he
Yeah.
stands on. The
Yeah.
deluxe Returns one.
Yep, it's got the cat woman balloon or the penguin
Balloon on it,
gargoyle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
That's why I went to the deluxe on the Batman Returns to get that base.
Mm-hmm. It's all about that base.
Yep. Sure.
Oh, about that base, about that
This
base.
that one might push me over on this
Oh,
one.
it's
That
so good, man.
that look right there might get me to get that.
Yep. Where's the returns? Is it up for? Yeah, it's up for.
Yeah, it's up
voting, right?
on Sideshow right now.
The one thing I don't know why they didn't do this time around is that's a statue. Where the hell is?
So if you guys can see this, I mean, you can see how massive
this
it
is
is.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
Oh
base.
yeah,
So if you
the base
that's
looks
nice.
great, man.
take 'em
I
off,
love
mean,
that base.
Look at this thing. I mean, it's like full on. It's like
Mhm.
That's
the
cool.
top of the whole top of this, like where the staircase is broken off, and
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's
That
a
was
full.
great
with the
looking
deluxe 89.
Yeah, this is the deluxe
Nice.
89 one. It's got like the gargoyle spouts on the side. You can see the
That's
spouts
awesome.
and stuff. Yeah, it's freaking amazing, dude.
Yeah,
It's
that's
fully
cool.
sculpted, and of course, it's got the big gargoyle on the top.
Damn.
Yeah, this thing, and like I said, it's
Yeah, that's way different than the Returns one.
yeah.
yeah. The returns is basically just the ledge here with the.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like I said, what a freaking way to showcase this piece, dude. It's
Mhm.
so amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so good, man.
Now I wish I'd gotten that one.
Same. I was just about to say that. Damn.
There you go. Yeah, that's the.
So you can
Returns one.
swap out.
Oh,
the
yeah,
penguin
yeah.
Gargoyle or the. But this I don't know. This to me is better than the 89 face wise, but
Now you tell me.
I would have gotten the 89 because I do like that. It's 89, right? Like it's the
Yeah.
suit. I did always like this suit better, but then there's
It's just
differences in the
so sleek,
Batmobile
man.
too, which it is very sleek. I do like it for that reason. But
Yeah.
man, this head sculpt is
That's
Yeah.
that's amazing.
I mean,
bro.
I don't know. Like, I don't know who's gonna be buying Batman and putting the Keaton head on it to display it.
yeah, with a ripped off.
with
Just
a
for
ripped off
photos.
cowl, but it is a cool likeness.
This is the thing. What I don't understand why they didn't do this is they did in the past a 2-pack with him in a tuxedo. Now you can easily go out and get a body with
Yeah,
a nice tuxedo from like Pop Toys, I think it is. And they make some nice, really nice tailored suits for, $80, something like that. And you get a body, stick it on it, put the head on it. You got your Bruce Wayne, man. It'll look
Yep.
good.
If you find one that would look good for that, let me know.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure this. If I go on the Sideshow Freaks forum, I'm sure somebody's already figured it out. Though I don't know if they know what the connection is for the head yet. I'm sure it doesn't have a neck. I'm sure it's just a pop-on head. Like
Yeah, I
like
would
anything else.
definitely stick that on a tuxedo body for sure,
Mhm.
man.
That would
For
be awesome.
sure. Yep.
Yeah, you got to find the right body type, but it shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, if you hear somebody talking about it, let me know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
People will be
I
doing that
ordered
for sure
this
because
the
I don't
last-
know who's going to
as soon
display
as I
this
saw
like
it.
this. It's
Yeah.
weird. Like
Probably next to nobody. I mean, But
Yeah.
that head sculpt, I
Photos,
mean,
though.
you definitely don't put that head sculpt away. I mean, you definitely display that.
absolutely not. But
Mhm.
this looks so good, man. I do really
Yeah.
like this look.
Super
I'm
dope.
definitely have to get the 340 for this. Eesh.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Just
Yes, sir.
Hey, I didn't even.
Welcome
think
to
about
Hot
it, man.
Toys, boys.
I pulled that trigger like right away.
Yeah.
Did you?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a good one, man. No regrets there, dude. at
I'm
all.
going to. I haven't done it yet, but here's the. Let me see.
Yeah, they did the whole
David
like,
Stella,
well, you only
Kevin
need to
Hart
put
here.
this much down today. I'm like, no, take my money. Like, take it all.
Just be done with it.
I'm buying future Curtis a present.
Oh, that looks
Oh,
fucking
nice.
good, bro.
Yeah, so this body blows away the body they had before. First of all, it's seamless. I'm not.
I was just
sure
gonna
the
say, so the
first
Bane
one
is seamless too?
was.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Damn, that looks fucking good.
but he's jacked. Almost, some people say a little too jacked, but I don't think so. I think it looks.
I
Great.
think it looks great.
coat is nice. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
incredible. I can't wait to get this.
Dude, I love that freaking coat. I love the trench coat rather than that one.
Yeah, I don't know. This is another one like who's displaying it like this? Who's gonna have it like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I think he gets a lot of hate for that role, but I really enjoyed his role in that.
Oh, dude,
I thought he was good, man. I like
killed
him.
it, dude. I thought
yeah.
he killed it in that role. Dude.
Curtis. Thank you.
It's best I can
Oh
do.
man,
Time to go mobile.
so good. Yeah, that head sculpt is good too, man.
Right
It's really
there.
even hard
dude,
to believe that
looks
was even him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah, exactly.
he's one of those actors that can really blend into a role.
Do you feel in charge? Puts his hand on the guy's shoulder, all condescending.
Dude, he doesn't even put his hand. He puts like the back of his fingers on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like you're in charge, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, the darkness is your ally.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's freaking
Yeah.
sweet, dude.
Yeah.
That is cool
That's
looking.
super sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Catwoman all the way, dude. All the way.
Mhm.
There's no
The
doubt about it.
Catwoman comes with one of these dials too, so you can put
Yeah.
her on one of those as well.
I
Oh, and I
think-
guess they both come with the cowl.
We were talking about it a few weeks ago on Offworld. I think Batman Returns is my favorite Batman movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of good ones, but I think Returns is my favorite.
It's 89 for me, but I love Returns. I absolutely. It's so out there. Like I fucking love it.
Mhm.
Dark Knight has to be mine, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Knight for sure, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
the Dark Knight is.
Dark
I-
Knight is awesome.
I like Dark
Heath
Knight.
Ledger's performance, dude. Just fucking, just
I like Dark Knight
Trumps
except for
everybody.
the whole Two-Face bullshit like that. And
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
the
I
end,
don't
how he
even- I
has
don't
to
even-
yeah.
I don't even consider Harvey Dent in
Yeah.
that movie. I really don't. I mean, he's just like
He's fine. I just they didn't give him enough to do. It sucks that
Yeah.
they didn't give him.
I
enough
just
to
don't
do
like
in
the
that.
whole, Batman has to come off as the villain to protect Harvey Dent's legacy and all that. Like,
Right,
who gives a
right.
shit about Harvey Dent's legacy? Like, yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of always like a turn for a Batman movie, right? Like, I mean, in 22 in the Batman, like he starts out like that. He's vengeance, and then at the end, it's kind of like he wants to be hope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people see him in a different light. You know what I mean?
no, I get it. I just,
Yeah.
it rubbed me the wrong way. So,
yeah.
His face was gnarly at the end, though.
yeah,
Yeah. No, I thought he
Okay.
was. I thought he was good in that. I had that figure. That's good. That's a decent figure. It's not great. It's okay.
Hell yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, man, I loved. I mean, I know a lot of people don't, but I really loved the new Batman, the Batman. I thought it
Oh
was
yeah,
Like,
dude.
Pattinson-
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it was good.
probably my
Wait a minute.
second
What
favorite.
did you just say?
The,
haven't
the
seen
new
it
one
yet?
with
Pattinson.
the guy
Pattinson.
from Harry Potter. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Get
I'm
the
planning
fuck
to.
outta
I'm not-
here, dude.
Harry.
All right.
Harry
Thanks,
Potter.
thanks for
Cedric
joining us,
Diggory.
folks. We'll see you next week.
Cedric Diggory.
Come on, dude.
Cedric.
It's a good film. I don't know that he's a good Batman, but it's a good film.
I think
I
he's
think
really
he-
good,
I-
man.
I think
I
he's
like him
great.
as Bruce
Well,
Wayne. I think
you gotta think
fits
about
that
it, man.
age.
He's
you know?
a young Batman. He's
Mhm.
year 2, dude.
Yeah.
That's year 2. It's not. I mean,
It's-
he's not full flamboyant freaking Bruce Wayne
No,
entrepreneur
yeah.
billionaire guy. You know what I mean? He's like still fresh with the wounds of his parents dying, and like he's trying to figure himself out. So he's like full on young kid. I love the way they
Yeah.
did it, dude. I love
Yeah.
the way they did that.
Totally, yeah.
I had my
I
doubts,
think
but
they
he
could have
pulled
not
it off.
called it Batman though, and it would have still been a good movie. Like the storyline is good. Like,
Mhm.
Batman's just like a character in it, but it's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like Seven with Batman.
The
Yeah.
only
And this is a hot take, but Andy
Evil Batman,
Serkis
there you go.
might be my favorite Alfred.
Yeah, he was
Interesting.
he was very very good as an Alfred. I thought he
Here's-
was very.
Here's
very
my
good
hot
role.
take. I don't love Christian Bale as Batman.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I think I like him.
I'm kind
I
of with
think-
you.
I actually like him as young Playboy Bruce. To be honest,
I
Yes.
like it.
think
Okay,
that's
I like.
good.
I'll agree with you there. I like him as Bruce. I like him as Batman. I don't like his Batman voice.
that I don't like the
Yeah,
Batman.
the voice got
Fucking-
grating in the
voice
third
got
movie.
And how his
yeah,
face
like,
juts
dude.
out of the the
Rachel!
cowl. Like, shut the fuck up.
Swear to me.
You never know who I am if I talk like this.
Yeah, it's like,
Okay.
dude, come on
Bruce,
with
relax,
that voice.
relax.
Yeah,
It was a little over
the
the
voice
top
was
after a
way
while.
too much, dude. Way too
Yeah.
much.
Sorry, I did that right on top of the mic. Hopefully, I didn't kill anyone.
I got a little head rush from that. Jesus.
So I'm sorry. Listen, I got into look. I'm a method actor, Trevor.
No, me doing the voice gave me a head rush. I don't know how. I don't know why.
But I tell you
A lot,
what,
a lot of breathing out and no breathing in.
listen, 66 Batman movie though with the shark repellent. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I love 66 Batman as well.
Fucking shark.
Some
hanging from
days
his
you just
leg.
can't get rid of a bomb.
Yeah,
Keaton's my Batman, though. Keaton's my main Batman.
for sure.
He's my main man. I would love to have seen whatever that third Batman would have been. with Keaton.
I love the video that they have of like people's reactions when they first heard that Keaton was playing Batman.
Oh, I remember
man.
as a kid, I was like, "What
So
the
great.
hell?"
It
Like,
was so
the
good.
worst decision ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Mom, Mr. Mom is gonna be Batman.
Johnny,
You guys
you're
blew
saying
it.
it's
This
gonna be
movie's gonna
Batman?
suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. All those guys are eating shit now.
Right?
Yeah.
Heath Ledger, pretty boy.
Oh, same thing. When I heard Heath Ledger, I was like, "Heath Ledger's Joker? What the hell?"
Yep.
Yeah. How
And
wrong
he
were
was
you,
fucking
right?
Amazing.
And everybody's shitting on like Keown's it's Keown, right? What is Barry Keown Joker? I think Barry Keown's Joker could be awesome. I think it could be really good. I like the scene that they didn't have in the movie that they showed, like you can find online now. I thought he was good, and I would like to see that happen. I don't know. If
I'm
they're gonna do it or not.
kind of sad that they kind of left everybody on a cliffhanger by not doing a fourth Batman after the Rise movie, but to not see what happened with Robin. Because
I know they set that whole thing up to be
set it up,
like
dude, like-
Nightwing or
Yep,
something,
yep,
and it's just like,
yeah.
yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, yeah, it's like, come on.
Fuck.
It's like the Spider-Man Rhino fight at the end of Spider-Man.
I know, my
come on,
name's
dude.
Robin. Like,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
like,
You
oh, here
know.
we go. Like, yeah, all right, we're ready. And it's like, yeah, we're not gonna make those films no more.
Well, I mean, not to mention if you watch the Batman, the new one, the kid who's the son of the mayor. Who's the guy? He's like an orphan now.
Mm-hmm,
And like he's kind of gives him that look at the funeral, like to Bruce Wayne.
yeah.
And
I would
like,
like
oh,
to
oh, this
know.
kid's gonna be Robin. And then there was one of the kids who was hesitant in the gang, the black and white gang
Yeah.
at the
yeah.
first, who like he played Robin in like a WB show, and I'm like, oh, he could be Robin. And then there's
Mm,
another kid. It's like, oh, that kid could be Robin. Like,
yeah, yeah.
who knows if they'll ever get to that point of actually having a Robin?
Yeah, but
Well,
that
Hot
was
take, I don't like Robin. So,
Fellas, I got to roll. I got producer duties. I got to go to attend to. So,
Oh,
all
yeah.
right, man.
Saturday,
Enjoy,
yeah,
enjoy.
yeah.
I'll see you
Later, man.
guys.
Let's
See you
do
in a
that
while.
giveaway. Yeah.
Yep. Let's do the giveaway. All right. So, again, last chance. We're giving away a NECA Gargoyles Thaylog Ultimate Action Figure. Brand new. Top of the box is a little bit damaged, but that's the giveaway for today. Hashtag 700. Hashtag 700. This is your last chance to get in. You got good odds. Last time I checked, we were at 19. I think that's where we're at now. Here we go. 19 entries in. This is your last chance. Hashtag
Jeez,
700.
19. Come on, people.
We've got 36 in the house right now.
I put in for it, but I don't have any room.
19, 19 going once. Or hashtag 700 going once.
Oh, now we got 20 entries.
There we go. Going once, going twice, going 3 times.
Let's go.
Let's give away a toy.
I was too slow.
Oh. Want it, I'll just give it to you.
No, it's
JD
Hey,
Gibson,
there you go.
congrats, sir.
Congrats.
Congrats. You are the proud owner of a Thaylog. Message me. You can get me on Facebook or on Instagram at Hedgehog Action, on Instagram. Shoot me a message. Let me know the address, and we'll get the Thaylog out to you, my friend. Congratulations.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody who hopped in the chat tonight for a little celebration for 700 subscribers. Anybody out there, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. We're going to keep moving on to 1,000. That's going to be really, really fun. It's been a fun little journey here, and it's funny that 700 people have decided to hit subscribe on the channel, so we appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Listen, thanks for hopping in. Trevor, you were definitely the right guy to come in between you and Eric. You guys
I
really
guess so.
enable us on the hot toy stuff. School
Let's
us
see.
on the hot toys tip.
Let's see the video clip.
I don't really know what you mean. What you could be possibly talking about.
Boom, enabled.
That still hasn't gotten old. I don't think it's going to.
Not at all. Not
No.
at all.
So, all right, guys. I think we're good for tonight. Unless anybody has any last things they want to talk about or bring up, mention, promote.
Legion's Lounge Monday night. We got 3 good people still working on. I know Steph Delatour, Arthas, and
Ooh, nice.
who else have I got? Paul Stewart. Paul Stewart's gonna
Nice.
join us as well. So some more
Very
people on the
cool.
road to Legion's Con. Can't believe there's only 6 weeks left, man. It's
6
getting
weeks, man. 6 weeks.
crazy.
Jesus Christ.
And
Save
we'll
your
be
money.
hanging out
folks.
in person.
Save your
I
money.
know.
Start
Saving my
those.
liver too right now too. so.
Exactly.
Yes. All right, guys. Thanks again, everybody who stopped by the live tonight. We appreciate you. We had a lot of fun. I opened my first hot toy ever, 89 Batman. I am now a member of the Cool Kids Club.
Yes.
Now I'm going to definitely be spamming the 1/6 pack.
This is,
Trevor, what's the,
What? 1 6-pack should be on.
what's
I
the
think,
schedule for that now? Isn't
I think
it
we might
changed?
be doing it tomorrow. I don't know. I got to check with the guys.
Nice.
But we're doing them on Sundays. Usually every other Sunday at like 7 o'clock.
I missed the Fridays. I liked the Fridays, but
Yeah.
I know
Fair
Fridays is a hard time for everybody, though. You know what I mean? So,
everybody has lives.
you open your first. This is probably my 320 something.
500
good.
first.
So good luck.
Yeah.
Way to
what
be
I'm
humble about it.
Yeah. Way to be humble about it, Trevor.
Subtle flex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So that's it.
I'm not proud.
You should be proud. It's a hell
No,
of
I'm
a
not.
fucking-
I'm not.
Dude,
See
the
what
cockpit, the cockpit alone is friggin' amazing. That's
See what happens when you shoot photos for 4-H toys. You get big collections of hot toys.
Oh, that's not. No, that all goes back to Four Horsemen. That's yeah. That doesn't go anywhere towards these things. So yeah.
All right. Thanks again, guys. Thank you, everybody. Everybody that checks it out on the replay, thank you as well. Again, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. Follow us all where you can. 16_shooter is Instagram. Is that right, Trevor?
Mhm.
Okay. Toy
And YouTube.
and Toy Goof and Gons for Ryan on Instagram, so you can check out the many photos that are on their way. Check out his Instagram and his Frankenstein's creature photo from earlier today. It's dope. Late Night LeBron also on Instagram, who's also going to be posting lots of photos, probably coming up, hopefully.
Mhm.
And we hope to see everybody at Legion's Con, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's
All right.
go.
Bill says, good night, everyone. Keep reading. Until the next time, don't forget the number 1 rule, which
Be
is
cool.
Be cool.
later. Later, guys.